Hamza impression.
You've gotten worse, bro. So now what I want everyone to understand. This is what I want everyone to understand. There's a new sheriff in town. And his name is Arteta. And he's here to dominate the league for the next few years. There's a new sheriff in town. And it's Big Teta. Big Teta, the Arsenal. We're back. We are back. The Invincibles, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to what the next 5 years is going to be. Big Teta and the Arsenal have rolled into town, bro, on the chariot made of gold, bro, whipping up horses. We're going at 100 miles per hour. The pet reign of terror is over. There is a new sheriff in town, and it is us. You're all pissed. I'm telling you now, you man are all pissed. All my ops are in hell. Aston Villa in hell.
No, I'm laughing, bro. Did you just say?
Hell. All my ops.
Did you just say Arteta will do better than Invincibles?
Nah, straight.
What did you?
All right, mate. Please.
What did
You're
you
the
make?
biggest back of Arsenal. What are you going to say today?
Ahmed, call Hamza
Are you going to
again.
congratulate
Call
him
Hamza
top of the
Ahmed.
league? Because you do every day show about Arsenal.
Again, yes.
Arsenal.
And you've kept me here. 1 o'clock is 1:30. I've got work tomorrow. Scumbag.
Yeah, let's do super chat. Yeah, we spoke.
And you have said, and your whole show, you have not said anything of a substance.
Because you're telling me shit things. Asana.
It's 2 hours. You haven't said anything of a substance. We haven't gotten one sentence from you where we can actually discuss. Literally.
The only thing is that exactly. They can he can laugh as much as you want like a fraud. You can laugh.
يا حبيبي let us have والله العظيم I know you know. يا عم I have seen you have football conversations. Stop with the monologues. خلينا have a conversation for real.
No.
Hamza, do you think Semenyo? Hamza, do you think Semenyo?
He's got his 28th goal for City this season.
See? BBC love me, man. They love me. They call me. They know I'm making it, man. I'm going to win the league. Guys, see you at the terrace, guys. Hey, let me do a little dance. I'll see you at Ahwa. Hey, a little dance, bro. You see this? I have to play like this. We when Santos used to win the league. Hey, they give me a call, man.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Did he pick up?
No. Was that part of the intro or did you tell him to call Hamza?
No, I told him to call him. 10:45, yeah, Hamza? 10:45, mashallah. 10:45. Where are you, bro? Bro, is this guy in the basement?
He's probably, imagine he just Hussam, imagine he just turns up at Ahmed's room, bro, in the basement.
That would actually be elite YouTube right there. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us on yet another stream. And let's rock and roll, people. Let's rock and roll. Who shall we start with? Who shall start speaking today? Let's let Ahmed start speaking because he has to do ASMR. Ahmed, tell me your thoughts. Go on.
What are we talking about?
Before you start, let me tell everyone this one thing. I'm not above nothing today. And if you lot, and I just saw the thumbnail just now. If you think that's what happened today, you've lost your fucking mind.
Hey, Pazz.
You're out of your fucking Jordanian brain if you think that is what's happening.
Listen.
That's not them.
There is no fucking way that a panel full of fucking losers is about to start picking.
Wait. Hands up here. Hands up here if you don't have a UCL.
There's no fucking way that a panel.
All right, let's do the inverse. Hands up if you have a European Cup in your trophy cabinet. Who here? Anyone here have it? Anyone got a European Cup?
No way. There's no way.
Why are you putting your hands up, bro? Why are you putting your hands up?
Shit to me. I've just won the Prem and had a parade. There's bare paradeless niggas on this panel. You ain't been nowhere. You've done nothing. All your content is even about Arsenal, Ahmed. You bum.
No one's even cooked him yet, man.
Since when is it that when it says your name in it?
You man thought, wait, hold on. You man think that you man are standing on ground steady enough to do that shit to me.
I stand on this, bro. I stand on this. What you
This
standing
fucker
on?
said,
What you standing on?
you are buzzing to be third, and the other fucker spent 500 mil and gave us the league.
Hussam, I made a full document.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Listen.
Surely not.
Wait, Hamza.
Guys, Ahmed is in a.
Wait, hold on.
Ahmed is in a.
The thumbnail just now and the title.
I'm gonna start.
There is no fucking way.
Okay, don't lash out.
No. Everyone stop.
There's no fucking way.
Time out, guys. Time out. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Hamza and Pazz. Both.
There's no way.
Listen,
please.
guys. This is not El Ahwa review of the season. This is just us talking about the Champions League final. This guy. This guy.
You can't pick and choose what we talk about.
This guy is an. No, you can respond with whatever you want.
Hold on.
Guy.
Since when was El Ahwa about
Sector.
Since when was that the
This
case?
guy is an.
Listen,
Guys, Ahmed is in an Airbnb, so he has to whisper. So let's just let Ahmed speak first, and then we take it from there.
Wait, hold on. What makes you think?
Let Ahmed talk first, yeah. Just Ahmed, because he's in an Airbnb. Let him go first.
I didn't tell you to not have your own crib. I didn't tell you.
Listen.
There's no way. Hold on. There's no way I've just won the Prem and this fucker has just created a title has cooking.
Ahmed, you don't need the light, man. Don't worry.
Hold on. Did you do that from no founder?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna go look right now. When everyone else
of course, I can show it to you.
If I don't see a
we
picture of
moved the
everyone
Ahwa
else,
for you, blood. Hussam, when's the last time we moved the Ahwa the other day?
You do to me.
I bet to see the thumbnail with everyone in jail.
Man said, have you done this before to Hamza? No problem.
Where's your one? Where's the one of you in jail?
No problem. Here we go.
I just want to know, chat. If you want Pazz on mute, just put one in the chat.
Why is it just me and Why is it just me and Hamza in jail?
Let Ahmed talk.
Where's your
Put one in the chat if you want him on mute.
He asked
where's
if
your
I've had
thumbnail
Hamza
of you
on
in
the
jail?
thumbnail. Here we go.
Hassan, where's the thumbnail of you in jail?
Here we go. This is when literally
That's
when
Hamza. Where's you? Where are you? Where's yours?
Yeah, there's bare ones in
I've
the
already
chat.
been cooked
Bare
100
ones.
Where
times.
is yours? Where's yours?
I've already been cooked 100 times.
No, where's your thumbnail of you in jail?
Usman Balondo.
Where is it?
Usman Balondo. Yeah, Usman Balondo. Listen, shush.
Where is it?
Hassan,
where is your one? Mother's Hassan. If you can't find it, I promise you, you better.
Actually, let's make this more relevant. If you want Pazz muted, put the number of UCLs he has in the chat.
You cannot mute me. You'll set a precedent that I will delete. I'll let you man know from now.
Listen.
I'll let you man know. I don't care what Ahmed has to say. I don't care.
Hassan,
scroll down and find that thumbnail now.
This guy's crashing out.
Find that thumbnail now.
There's bare zeros.
Are we taking
Let's
this show
go find
serious or
that
not?
thumbnail now.
Bare zeros, man. I'm just saying.
This is not a serious show, so no, I don't take it serious. Find the thumbnail.
Because
find the thumbnail.
We are not.
There's no thumbnail because I've been
So
cooked
why is there
already.
only thumbnail for me? Why is there only?
Because I've been cooked already 100
New
times.
ideas, new ideas.
Even if I'm not on the thumbnail, I've been
So
cooked
why
already.
is it that
And
you
I
can
was on
spend
thumbnails
hold on,
previously as well.
Why is it that you can spend 500 mil and bottle the life out of the league, and you're not on a thumbnail of you in jail?
Because this is not the episode for me to get cooked.
Wait,
we didn't play
and
this
guy,
weekend.
hold on. This guy's finished 10th of the.
We had Independence Day.
Where is Yasser's thumbnail of him in jail?
Yasser has been cooked many times.
Hold on. Hassan, explain your narrative right now.
Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
Explain your narrative now.
Already many times.
Listen, bro.
Explain your narrative. I'm not moving on.
I've been cooked already many times.
No. Why is there not one for Yasser? Why is there not one for you?
Because this is El Ahwa episode after Champions League final.
What? So why is there not one for you and Yasser?
Because nothing happened to Liverpool or Chelsea this weekend.
Have you and Yasser not lost? Have you not had failed season?
What did Chelsea lose? They didn't play this weekend.
They're fucking 10th, you crackhead. Are you mental?
Yeah, but this is not the season review.
They've lost plenty
the next
of time
episode is
to make that
season review.
thumbnail.
Here.
Oh my god. They've literally spent 300 mil. They have lost plenty of times.
Uranus.
What are you talking about?
We've not even started.
So I want to know. I want to know
Mo's one.
where.
This is Mo's one.
That's not Yasser. That's not Yasser.
It's Mo's one.
That's not Yasser. That's not you.
Yeah, but Chelsea lose every week. I cannot put him behind bars every week.
We're not gonna do. I tell you, what you're not gonna do.
They lose every week.
Pick and choose when we do this. You're not gonna pick and choose when we do this.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Especially when I've had the most successful season.
Okay.
Especially when I've had the most successful season.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
I'm the most successful, and you man think you can cook pea.
Is he?
Bro, are you that salty about the last one?
The funny part is we don't even have to say anything. You're just rattled.
You think you can
know you're cooking yourself. We don't need to cook.
You didn't even say anything. You're just rattled.
No, I literally
no one even said their opinion.
I just got here. I read the title and I looked at the thumbnail.
And that was enough. That was enough to rattle you, bro.
I just saw it just now.
Right, whoever did the thumbnail, give him a raise, man. They rattled him with the thumbnail, with the picture, man. Picture says more than 1,000 words, doesn't it?
You're literally the only one who played this weekend.
Oi, listen, yeah. This guy.
The fact that I'm the only person that played this weekend.
Yeah, so who the hell else are we supposed to talk about? The conference league final?
So
we're going to have a Palace final on the show.
Let me ask you a question. When was you planning to do the hour where we talk about you lot's failures?
We moved.
See? Me behind Jill this season.
When was your plan?
Pazz is on the stage.
We can answer that. That's easy.
When was your plan? Hassam, there's no we. This is not your channel. Hassam, when was you planning to do the stream where we talk about what Chelsea have done and what Liverpool have done?
When we do the season review, next episode. Next episode before the World Cup starts.
So season review.
I've been cooked so many times already.
Has there been an episode after the last?
Can you bring the thumbnail up?
Here you go. Here you go.
Has there been an episode? Yes or no?
You can see it in front of your face, literally.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
He's in jail.
An episode in between the last game and now.
I can't lie, Pazz, bro. Respectfully, I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, little nigga. I would never ever address you to ask your opinion on anything.
Okay,
I was never doing
no problem. Yeah, but I'm a Champions League winner. I want to do two Champions League.
Yeah, but Pazz, you have to look up to him, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He's sitting on two.
We got experience, winning experience.
You lot's lack anyway. Just know I'm not above anything. I'll get disrespectful. So just be careful with
do what you gotta do, bro. We hear it, you're hurting.
And anything to stay afloat, you know. He's drowning. You're drowning.
You literally just cooked yourself in 12 minutes.
Why are you this angry as a Premier League winner?
Half of you are bottom half of the table.
Imagine you've had quote unquote their greatest ever season, and he's coming on here all defensive.
I don't think if I was lucky, I'd be able to talk so much. How
about I get a guard of honor?
Yeah, PSG gave you.
God of honor for losing.
Get off PSG.
Who's going to give me my guard of honor?
Get off PSG.
Who's going to congratulate me for winning the league?
Hassam, control the dressing room. Yeah,
is anyone going to congratulate me for winning the league?
In the changing room.
Literally back-to-back episodes of me.
Anyone going to congratulate me for winning the league?
You're playing.
This is not you. We've been.
He's in jail. He's not in jail on his own. You have to bring someone.
Yeah, I congratulated Arsenal.
I would like before you go into your monologues, and I'll go on my phone. Please congratulate me for winning the league.
I congratulate you.
Talk about the parade. I don't want to think about the parade.
You know what? I'll congratulate
Are you going to be sore losers?
Wait, hold on. Congratulations. Wait, Pazz. Do you want to congratulate? Bro, if you want congratulations, you got to stop talking for a second.
I just want to hear congratulations.
Okay, so stop talking for a second. I'll give you congratulations. Congratulations for in a year where you won a league, still finding a way to finish second. Well done.
Oh, we can sing it second. Again, ole, ole.
How do you do that, man? In the year you won the Premier League, man.
Even the referee get a goal UCL medal. Where's your goal UCL medal?
You're literally 10.
Listen.
You're 10.
I still won the UCL.
You're 10. When did you do that? When did you do that? That picture I was
listen, one of them I beat you in Baku. I beat Bayern Munich at their ground.
Can we just let ASMR Ahmed talk for just 10 seconds?
I'm rubbing Ahmed out the whole episode. Anyone else can go, not Ahmed.
Control him, yeah? Yeah, Usman Bala, not Shushman, by the way.
You can never shush me. I want to know, when did you last win the league, Ahmed? When did you last win the league?
I'm just going to give you some.
When did you last win the league?
Hold on. I'm going to give
you. Did anyone here last win the league?
1 second. sec.
Last year.
He did win it more recently, didn't he?
Listen.
Last year.
When did you last win the Champions League?
That one works on United and
Mine
Chelsea.
was Sunday.
Wait.
That's one works on United and Chelsea.
Listen.
When was you lot's parade?
When did you last win the
When was
European
your
Cup?
parade? When was the last time you even went to Nottingham? Let alone
Don't let him deflect, bro. Just talk.
You don't have to parade.
Stop talking.
When was everyone's last parade?
I'm gonna start quickly.
When was everyone's last parade?
Hamza, let him talk.
Okay, everyone, control.
He's gone.
We can let Pazz. We can let everyone. Guys. We can let Pazz. We can let Pazz respond to anyone whatever he wants. Of course, everyone has the right to respond. So let's just let Ahmed
No.
because he's the one that has
I
to
didn't come here.
Guys, everyone, please, Hamza, you will speak. Hamza, you will speak. Ahmed is in an Airbnb. He has to speak first. Ahmed has to speak first. He's in an Airbnb.
Hamza, let him, bro. Let him.
You've wasted 15 minutes of my time.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let Ahmed talk and then we'll take it from there. Ahmed, go ahead.
Ahmed, let me go and then you
Listen.
Yo, Lewis is mad.
I went to.
You need to know how to do it.
If anyone wants to know where I am, I'm in London. I went to the Box Park to Hate Watch. Yeah, I went to Hate Watch. I listened to Pazz's video. I made a full PDF document of the quotes that he said. I'm going to give him some quotes and it's going to ring a bell. And I quote Pazz, the creator. I feel like we won it already. I am so confident. I'm thinking on how I'm celebrating. We missed a lot of players the last leg. This is a different bench. The bench they had today. Jurian Timber. Glock 9, yeah. Gabriel Martinelli, Nonzino, yeah. Big up Nonzino, by the way, yeah. And then Ebrice Eze.
Mothers that said all of this?
Mothers. Martin. Hold on.
Your mom is going to be in a chiz because you just lied on your mom. Your mom's going to be in a chiz. Your mom's going to be in a chiz.
Hold on.
Your mom is carrying a chiz now.
Hold on. And I quote.
Carrying a chiz.
And I quote, yeah. Compared to what we have now is night and day. Miles Lewis-Skelly in the midfield. We also have Gyökeres. PSG have not gotten better. Arsenal have gotten better.
Facts.
People really getting excited. What they did against Bayern Munich.
This guy really made like a.
Are we forgetting? Yeah. Hold on. He said.
You know all of this came true.
Hold on. It didn't come true.
You win it.
He said,
everything you said has come true.
Hold on.
You didn't win it.
Said you
The
win
result was literally better than last time.
Hold on. He said, yeah. He said, Arsenal, we can get at you. 24.7%.
We literally scored in the 6th minute by getting at
24.7, yeah. 24.
What about the other 84 minutes?
It went to pens. What are you talking about?
He said, yeah.
You didn't win though.
Are you stupid? Everything I've said. This is called like wine.
One sec. He said, we can have those same chances Bayern Munich had. One shot on target in 120 minutes against a PSG team that has gotten worse. 24.7% possession, the lowest in the Champions League final since 2004, right? Booyaka Yaka 611. Booyaka Yaka 619, yeah. Starboy Saka, which I got told is a starboy and world class. Champions League, yeah.
Are you done?
Nothing. League Cup, nothing. Euros 2024, nothing. Euros
What about the Prem?
2020, nothing.
What about the Prem?
He has completed.
What about the Prem?
He has completed 4 accurate
What about
passes.
the Prem?
He said, yeah, you man are romanticizing Kvaratskhelia. Ironically, he won the penalty. Ain't that ironic, yeah?
He just fuck all for 90 minutes.
He said, they ain't got the heart like our players got. They lost a penalty shootout.
Same mothers.
Our team, yeah. He said, well,
What are your mothers at?
Mothers.
That's
what he said.
Oh my God, you're going to go in your mum's room and
Bro,
you're moving so mad.
They ain't,
He said,
they ain't dealt with pressure and come out on the other end like my players. Our team are man mountains. Give Arsenal corners and we will score. Declan Rice and Saka, one of the best set piece takers. You had 4 corners, yeah? 0. Yeah, you said Donnarumma is the reason why they beat you, right? And he was man of the match. Did you test that goalkeeper? No, you didn't. You didn't test that goalkeeper. Who's gonna mark?
He literally scored.
He said He said, yeah, he
We
said.
tested him once and we
He
scored.
also said,
What are you talking about? We tested him once and we scored. Try again. Go again.
He said,
He's right on the goalkeeper thing. He's right.
He said, yeah. He said, who's going to mark
Nothing you have said has not come true.
Everything's false. Shush.
What are you stupid? They took us a pen.
Who's going to mark Gabriel and who's going to mark Morgan?
Anyway, when I come Manchester, I'm going to beat you up anyway.
He said, yeah.
He's rattled, Ahmed.
He said,
I'm rattled that I have to actually listen.
Listen. He said, they have one player who's 6 foot plus, and that is Pacho. Yeah. Ironically, the man of the match was Vitinha, who's a midget. Right? He said size matters.
What?
100%. That's what he said. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, bro. I made it.
Vitinha was man of the match. Vitinha was man of the match.
Bro, when it been quicker to play the video.
He officially won it from UEFA.
Vitinha and João Neves controlled that whole midfield.
Vitinha was man of the match.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're just lying. Yeah, you're just lying now. You've been lying about every single thing you
say. What are you saying, Pazz? Are you celebrating a draw?
It's not.
Yeah, Pazz, what are you saying? You're celebrating a draw now?
Actually win man of the match.
You're actually lying.
Wait,
Pazz, are you celebrating a draw now then?
What did you celebrate this year? So I celebrated the Prem.
No, but I'm asking you about the
What did you celebrate? When was the last time your hands was in the air saying yeah?
Yeah, bro, listen, I'm a world champion for 4 years.
No. When was the last time?
Pazz, are you proud of the performance?
Mine's gold.
By the way, please put a poll up. Put a poll up.
He's happy with the draw. I've seen what the Arsenal fans are saying. Proud but hurt. We should have won. The referee. We've seen your video about the referee. Oh, the referee robbed Madueke.
Calm.
That referee was one of the best refs I've seen this season, man.
By the way, Ahmed isn't making
I'm
it
saying
just
trade.
Ahmed is not making it up. Vitinha actually did win man of the match.
Yeah, he won man of the match. Yeah.
I did my research. Shush, by the way, this is all facts here. I broke it down and I watched your
everything you said is wrong.
Listen,
you just said we didn't test their goalie. We tested him in 6 minutes and we scored.
No.
I said the goalie is not Donnarumma. Donnarumma is not getting slapped.
Don't do this to yourself, bro. Don't do this.
There's nothing you named. I literally, the whole point of your little monologue was me saying we are way better than last year. Last year, on aggregate, what did we lose? 5-2. We went to pens this time on a 1-1.
So does that mean you're going to win it next year? Are you trying to say we're going to win it next year then?
Hold on. But his whole basis is what I said in the video is wrong. When I said we're better than last year. This year's result was better than last year.
One second.
What are we doing?
You were mentioning, yeah.
Is that not a fact?
No, it's not.
Is that a fact? Yes or no?
No, it's not.
So we didn't do better last year.
What was last year's result?
5-2.
So you lost. What was this year's result?
1-1.
So you lost.
That is literally a better.
So you lost.
That is just a better outcome.
So being the same, I'll grant you the same isn't better.
It's literally a better.
Wait. If you're saying it's better, I never want to hear you say anything about Chelsea celebrating a draw with Arsenal ever.
Listen.
So that means Chelsea were right to celebrate a draw with Arsenal.
Now you're being retarded because it's not.
No, I ain't, bro. Your head is gone. Your head is gone, bro.
Because you said celebration. What part of what I'm doing is celebrating?
No, I said to you, how is an L and an L better?
One was 5-2. One is 1-1.
You had one shot on target in 120 minutes, by the way.
No. Are you all right?
And you're now you're bringing up
trophy. Did you each get a trophy on Saturday?
That's crazy. I swear.
Hold on. How do we even let this guy who supports Nottingham Forest come up here and talk?
No.
Do you know why? I have two of these, bro. I have two of these.
Yeah, we got 2 stars.
I got 2 of these. How many?
Me and Wolf got 2 stars.
I got 2.
You literally support Nottingham Forest. You haven't celebrated in fuck knows.
And I've still got 2 more than you.
You're about to get raided.
I've still got 2 more than you, bro.
When did you do that?
2 more than you. 2 more than you. Let's go back to Lewis said 140 years of your existence.
Whatever you did, it wasn't
Take the pick of the year you want. I'll give you 140 years to find one in North London.
Oh, Verdi bar. Hey, Pazz, can I ask you? Can I say something? Hey, Pazz, don't blame me. Blame Gabby.
I'm sorry, you can't. You're 10th, which is next to Wolfie.
And they got 2 as well.
Don't blame me. Blame Gabby. Don't blame me. Blame Gabby.
Listen.
What are we doing here?
Oh, there's only one virgin on this panel, bro. There's only one virgin, man. One UCL virgin on this panel.
You are one of. It's 2. You're with me. You're right with me, Wolfie.
I got you.
You're right. You're sat on the bus with me. You're right with me.
No, Pazz, because his name was on the Champions League trophy.
Anything. What are you talking about?
See, I know how you don't know because his name is actually on the Champions League trophy.
You've never won anything,
bro. I get your misunderstanding because you've never looked at. You know what? You never looked at the trophy.
How can you say that to me?
Wolfie, what year was this?
Ahmed, we all got to see it on our trophy tours in our grounds. It's in there. I saw Forest's name. I saw Chelsea's name.
Ajax in it.
What year?
I'm gonna repeat.
What year did you win it, Wolfie?
Bro, if you don't know,
I don't know. Educate me.
No, bro. Winners don't need to explain. The losers do, bro.
But you know,
if you want to know what year we won it, go back and look.
What year did you win it?
You're talking to the team.
I know what he's doing is deflecting.
The highest win percentage in this competition.
He said we can have those same chances Bayern Munich created. Deep it, by the way, he said we can have the same chances Bayern Munich created. You had you had one shot on target.
Remember, they have Saka better than Yamal, bro.
Bro, one shot on target in 120 minutes. PSG 75.3% possession to Arsenal's 24.7. PSG had 21 shots. You had 7, 1 on target. Ironically,
how many did they have on target?
They had 21 shots and 4 shots on target. You had 1. You had 1, yeah? That's more than you in 120 minutes.
They had 4 shots on target.
They had the same amount of goals. They had 11 corners. They had 11
These man had 196 passes, bro.
So they had 4 shots on target.
800.
I just want to know, was Pazz proud of the performance?
Bro.
Because remember, Pazz was saying that they're going to use their height. Pazz, remember you said you're going to use their height. Remember you doing the thing where you're telling us that you got taller players, but you only had 3 corners because your manager decided you don't want to attack. If you don't attack, how are you supposed to get points?
One of them.
Yeah, because you
shouldn't have been using 3 players to take a throw in just before.
Bro, he talked about the height of the team. He talked about the height of the team. One team tried to play football, and the other one was doing Ana Maradon. That's what they were doing, by the way.
I know the video you're
Maradon.
where he spoke about the height.
And it's a fact, by the way. They were time
Let me ask you a question.
They were no questions.
He said Fabian Ruiz is the only PSG player.
Hassan told me last time I only used XG against you. So XG 0.51. Open play XG 0.39.
No questions. You did not play that game.
What was PSG's?
You did not play that game.
PSG's 1.72 XG. 0.72.
Bro. Exactly. Yeah.
They won the game with all that XG.
Bro.
Set play one. Listen, bro, similar to yours, bro.
You know what's funny?
And they were bad.
Pazz overrated Arsenal's physicality and got dominated by the what did footy judge Mo said? Ahmed, you overrate the technical ability. That's what he said to me, by the way. Yeah, it's not about the flicks and tricks, by the way. Yeah, he was talking about Kovac. That's what he said. That's what he said.
He was right.
Despite shush.
They did not win the game in open play.
Come on, man. Let's get someone to talk once at a
time.
They didn't win the game.
Ahmed, how much longer, bro?
Hamza can go.
Can I just ask you boys a question?
We'll go before Hamza because Hamza.
Can I just ask a question?
I don't want to ask.
Let me just ask this question, right? If PSG didn't put the goalkeeper in between the sticks, would they still won that penalty shootout?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Wow. So they didn't even need the goalkeeper in a penalty shootout.
All had to do to the left, to the right. He was one there. He didn't have to. And then they still conceded the one goal. You know the one goal they conceded, yeah? That was the only shot on target anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been the goal.
I'm just saying they didn't need their goalkeeper, bro. How bad a penalty shootout have you had?
You know what it is, Wolf?
Without a goalkeeper.
They've been training the goalkeeper thing for like 3
the reason why they was
and that keeper, by the way, he's a crackhead, allegedly. Like it doesn't look all there, man. You know what I'm bags under the eyes and stuff and everything, man. This keeper just he's dodgy.
So what happened to that narrative, Wolfie, about Donnarumma is the reason why they won? They had no Donnarumma.
Yeah, but Ahmed, they wouldn't have even needed Donnarumma. They could have put Hamza in goal. They could put Hamza in goal and they still would have won it, man.
Hamza was like Buffon back in the day, bro.
Wolfie, you know what's mad? Yeah, I don't want to hear a single.
I'm waiting to go.
Yeah, I'll go and then you go, Hamza. Hamza, you're gonna take your time, bro.
I just got a couple little stats to add to Ahmed. So, do you know Arsenal are now the team that's played the most games in the Champions League without winning it? 227 or 226 games, man.
A team full of midgets, don't know.
Seriously, man. Like this is this ever gonna happen for them? Like, you know, they had 22 years between Premier League trophies. We're now at 140 years without a Champions League trophy. 140 years.
But this is
Celtic have more Champions Leagues than them.
Well, we need to talk about. We need to.
Okay, let me cook and then we'll go back to this. Yeah.
Nah, I want to cook tea.
Yeah, 100%.
All I need to say, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Can we jump on? Guys, European champion. Can we sing together?
Yeah, we sing together.
Sing that.
We never sing that. Champions of Europe. You never sing that. By the time we can sing, bro, Pazz not here. You know what I mean?
And hit me the Yocker as bot now. Yeah.
We know who we are. We know who we are.
Let me finish.
Ahmed's about to do the Yocker, whatever they call it.
1 second. I'm gonna cook now. You will never ever win a Champions League. You're the definition of the bottle job. You and my grandma's sports team have the same amount of Champions League. You and my grandma's sports team, have the same amount of Champions League. You are such a fraud football club. You're the biggest bottler in Europe. We have seen you.
Wait, is he there? Is he there? Hamza.
Forget the Champions League. Forget the Champions League.
Bro.
You bottle
Europa
League.
He's hiding.
You bottle Europa League. Sam, you always tell me to put my camera on.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point to tell. You always straight away. Call him out.
Bro, it's the same. It's the same thing I do to Hamza.
No, I'm not joking.
I just messaged Pazz. I said, "Are you?"
No,
there?
you say it on stream to Hamza all the time.
Okay, no, but I messaged him first.
Put your camera on. I want to hear the same energy. I want to hear the same.
Ahmed, you saw it. He didn't sing Champions of Europe.
Yeah, I messaged them, bro. I messaged them.
Message him what?
No. You say it on stream to Doesn't he, Hamza, every time verbally?
Yeah, but Hamza doesn't reply to his messages.
No.
Yo, Pazz, are you there?
Yo, Pazz,
he's rage quit, man. It hurt too much.
He's not rage quit. If he's rage quit, he won't be on the stream.
No, he's just turned it off and walked away. That's rage quit.
But he's doing Stinker and Hooked by Pazz. Like,
I'm not cooking until he sees his face.
Stinker and Hooked.
Okay, I'll talk anyway. Don't worry, Hamza. We'll do the fill in between until he comes back. So let's go through it. Yeah, you get to a final. You're facing PSG. Obviously, me, Ahmed, and a couple of us said, you know what, PSG is going to win the game based on the way they play, blah, blah, blah. They get to the final, they score within 5 minutes, yeah? And then after that, you know what I'm saying, bro, they parked everything. The plane, bro, everything. As soon as I started
parade
looking
bus, man. It was
why would you park the bus against PSG, not try to get the second one?
1 second, let me go. He's back.
Are you going to pause my cooking?
Yeah, we'll stop because it was my time. 1 second. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of
Europe.
The fraud. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that.
He's on mute.
You'll never sing that.
Tell him take the mute off.
Champions of Europe.
Man, he can't even look.
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe.
Don't worry, I'm starting again.
Never sing that.
Wait, Hamza.
You'll never sing that. You will never sing that. Champions
full screen.
of
You might as well
Europe.
full screen.
You will never sing that. You will never sing that. You will never sing that. Champions of Europe. You will never sing that. You will never ever.
Wait, Hamza. Wait. Bring it back up, Hamza. Stop, Hamza. Bring it back up. Just move it to your left. To your left. A little more. There, perfect.
It's disappearing. Look how it's
That's
disappearing.
the closest Pazz is ever gonna get to that trophy, bro.
That's the closest you get.
You know what I'm saying? A little more left. Get it a little
That is
closer.
the
A little
closest
closer.
you
Left.
will ever see. Leicester City in disguise.
No, Brentford.
You
Brentford,
you
Hamza.
never earned your league title. You got given Arsenal. That was your name. You thought you would skive the champions. You thought you would get that UCL. I seen their legend. Who's the greatest legend? Who's the greatest legend?
From who?
Thierry Henry. TH14. TH14 bottled a Champions League. Not only bottled a Champions League, he bottled the Europa League.
Yeah,
TH14 is a
read the
bottler
chat.
in Europa League. TH14 is their legend. Bro, imagine your legend in football being the bottler in Europa League. And let me call out. These are teams that have won Europa League that TH14 could not even win for them. Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Shakhtar Donetsk, Feyenoord, Schalke 04, Inter Milan, Napoli, Tottenham, Göteborg, IFK Göteborg,
Göteborg, Sweden.
Ipswich Town is a bigger club than you in Europe. Ipswich Town. If you want to see European Cup, go and visit Ipswich Town because Dennis Bergkamp, Mark Overmars, Emmanuel Petit, Patrick Vieira were the biggest bottle job in Europa League. I never took them seriously. So I met Martin Keown. Play the Martin Keown video. Please play the Martin Keown video when I smoked Martin Keown and I told him, you bottled the Europa League. Yes, I smoked.
You want me to play it now or when you finish?
Play them.
Martin Keown here. Be honest. What's the chances you think you're going to win it? 100%.
I think I'm really confident. Yeah.
You're confident?
I'm very
against the Man City
You
side.
seem arrogant.
No.
You're a Man City fan who's won it too many times.
I was there.
You remind me of the Arsenal fans when we were winning everything for years.
No, never.
You should, yes.
Never.
Be humble.
You know what?
Be humble.
I remember you bottling the league against Leeds.
No. We didn't.
The Hasselbank. Remember the Hasselbank header?
We didn't.
You're the great defender.
We lost by a point. We only conceded 17
how many
goals.
times did you bottle the league?
You
bottled the league twice.
We didn't have
you
enough
bottled the league
players.
twice.
Ian Wright left the club.
But you've never
and
done
now got
back-to-back.
injured.
You've never done
We had
back-to-back.
one striker.
Okay,
how many strikers you got now?
Okay, how come you've never won the Champions League?
That we've been unlucky.
Come on, Martin. What about Europa League? What about the Europa League? You lost against Galatasaray.
Did I not speak the truth? Did I not speak the truth? Did I not catch him in the street and I told him? And let me go back. Their legends are bottlers. Ian Wright, his name is Ian Wright, who was parading, walking around 5 in the morning with some of their players. Ian Wright was knocked off in UEFA Cup first round in September with PAOK Salonika. PAOK Salonika, UEFA Cup first round in August. This is a football club that has no heritage. They don't have the heritage. For some, they're the biggest embarrassment in our history of English football. I respect Liverpool. You know one thing I respect Liverpool? You know these cups? Cups? They say to me, Hamza, look at that. You see these cups?
Yeah.
They brought that cup with Jimmy Traore. They brought that cup with Jimmy Traore. Stefan Henchos. They brought with Jibril Cisse, Smitsa. They said, Hamza, don't worry. I'm going to take over Pilo.
Henchos wasn't in that team, but
they said, listen, they went straight away. They said, yo, Hamza, you know what Man United did? They said, Hamza, they were given the group of death. Wallahi, they were given the group of death. Group of death, Sam. Man United 99 got given Barcelona, had Rivaldo, Luis Figo, Luis Enrique. They had the Clive Giovanni. They had there. They got given Bayern Munich with Giovanni Albert. They had Effenberg. They had Mehmet Scholl. That's one of the greatest teams. They had Lothar Matthäus. These names I'm telling you.
Your twerkers ain't even laughing, bro. Fuck these.
Guess what they did? They broke the Champions League.
Twerkers are these. Look, you have to fucking sit up. You need to sleep.
They dunked the likes of
You need to wake your twerkers up. They're falling asleep. Hurry up.
They dunked the likes of Zinedine Zidane to bring a UCL home. Your Sam used to dunk the likes of Messi to bring a UCL home. I think Bodo Glimps bij leven, give me bij leven, because Sporting Lisbon. Give me Sporting Lisbon. Fuck. You smoking shitty little club. You shitty little club. You are the biggest embarrassment. If European football, you should never be part of this country. Remove your shit. Go to San Marino. You're not the representative.
San Marino.
Yeah, listen. We sent
Kickball with the football with the
one second. We sent 3 teams this summer. Aston Villa, we said salam alaikum, mwah, good luck, go to Europe. They said, Hamza, I got the VCS, I've done it before. Hamza, I'm not joking, Europa League is nothing to me. They went and smashed it. Who did they bring the Europa League with? Unai Emery. How many Europa League has Unai Emery won?
Five.
Six.
Five, I think.
And what is this club that he never won the Europa League with?
Asana.
I'm an Asana. Watch for my parade. I'm an Asana. Get out there, man. You are the biggest sharmuta in the UCO. Biggest. You are nothing other. You are an embarrassment. I see the football club, their badge is the definition of this is Arsenal in Europe. This is Arsenal in Europe. If you want, let me drink some Asana.
No. Hamza, you know what my boy, you know what Lewis said? When Arsenal leave England, they're Brentford.
Yeah, bro, Brentford at least they've Crystal Palace. We sent Aston Villa. Aston Villa brought the European Cup home. We sent Crystal Palace. Croydon.
The only thing to embarrass us is what Arsenal.
Crystal Palace said, Hamza, I'm gonna do it. I said, good luck. They went and brought it home. One fraud. My mom used to say, leopard does not change its spots. I told you before.
Once a bozo, always a bozo.
Does not change its spots. When you're a bottle job in Europe, you are a bottle job. I watch Chelsea with that Roman money. They used to bring cups, battering Real Madrid in UEFA Super Cup in Monaco with Raul, with the Morientes, Wallahi, with Karanka. They were banging Clarence Seedorf in a final Super Cup because they had heritage. Chelsea gave me the chest. They said, Hamza, you have to learn. But you know what? I never learned from you. You stink. You're a stinker. In Europe, Ogze, Kalilu Fadika, Philip Mexes smashed you in Europe. Ajax, Steven Pina. Valencia, twice. John Carew knocked the Thierry Henry. Bottle job. Your legend said live, I am leaving this football club to win a UCL. The legend. Can you imagine Steven Gerrard or Drogba or the likes of Roy Keane or David Beckham or Giggs or Cristiano saying, I am leaving your football club to win a UCL? Oh my God. He will never be my legend. He will never be my legend. He will never be my legend. Your legend ran away to go because he knew
Your legend ran away.
You're a bottle job. You're a bottle job. You used to cry in Europe. You embarrassed us. Who gave us the 10-2 beating? Who got beaten the 10-2? To Bayern Munich? Has anyone ever lost to you 10-2? Who's it? Arsenal. You got shamed up 10-2 Bayern Munich. You got knocked out to the likes. I remember this team that even knocked you out. There's one team I loved. AIK Solna. Have you heard of that team?
No.
Don't decide. They don't have the cojones. They lost to Villarreal. They lost to Olympiacos in Europa League. They lost to Sporting Lisbon in Europa League. They were getting chipped from halfway line by Naeem. It's a famous song. Naeem chipped them from a halfway line in a final. I knew straight away when I saw the bottle job. Let me drink. You're drinking. Oh, Hamza, I want the Premier League like Jamie Vardy. You know when I knew you're a fraud? When you Declan Rice, Dex, go to bed 5 a.m. in the morning, you scumbag. little scumbag. 5 in the morning. Danny Drinkwater never behaved walking around the stadium of Leicester City. I want a league title. 1 league title at Leicester City. You talk like chest that you never even earned it. At least Leicester earned it. You go given by VAR. It was all over the decisions. Whatever you say, the Champions League, you go given the easiest running. Easiest running. Sam, have you, when you won a UCL, did you ever get the running like that? Did you know you used to have Juventus? Juventus, I remember. Did you not remember? Did I not used to see Chelsea with Roberto Di Matteo? Roberto Di Matteo is a bigger name than Mikel Arteta in Europe. Well, that's a fact. Roberto Di Matteo. Roberto Di Matteo. Write it now. I seen Chelsea with Roberto Di Matteo. Wallahi, went to Nou Camp. Nou Camp where you used to get smashed 6-5 with Messi. I remember the goal used to get lobbed like a bad bee. Remember Almunia? Bad bee lifted when Messi. Chelsea went there, 10 men. Yassa, did you not go 10 men down in the Nou Camp when you lost John Terry?
Mm-hmm.
And then you scored the iconic morning that even Gary Neville said, Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember that moment?
Of course I remember.
And you made Busquets lie on the floor, looking up in the sky. I said, yo, Sergio Busquets has been made to lie on the floor by Chelsea Football Club. My guy knew straight away. Messi.
What happened in the final, Hamza? Hamza, what happened to the final? What happened to the final? No John Terry.
No John Terry. You went Ryan Bertrand, Raul Meireles.
I don't think David Luiz was fully fit.
And they went with the biggest Bayern Munich, German. You know what they call Germans?
In the home ground. In the home ground.
Yes, Porsche douche. You know what they say? Yes, Porsche douche. Yeah, BMW, Mercedes, Audi. You shake your pad, you sit down on the floor. They went to Germany, Wallahi, Munich Stadium. The English club, I remember I told my friend, I said, these are lions. These are the lions of London.
By the way, that's at the end of their career.
London never you saw a Champions League. Never. London was a shitty little town when they were walking around naked here. I'm getting smacked by Ogze. I'm getting smacked by Don Carew. I'm getting smacked by Steven Pina. Every year I'm thinking, you fraud. Shame on you. You're an embarrassment. And Chelsea went there. Let me name you the team. Manuel Neuer, Philipp Lahm, Jerome Boateng, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Toni Kroos, Frank Ribéry, Ian Robben, Thomas Muller. Listen to the names. Well, I listen to them all one day. They never had Beraldo, and Gonzalo Ramos. Yo, they get beat by Gonzalo Ramos and Beraldo. Wallahi, and they say, guys, we only lost on penalties. I'm thinking, you shameless donkeys. Shameless donkeys. I've never seen an embarrassment. How can you have some shame? You're getting knocked out with Beraldo. With how many players? Due came off. No, Kvaratskhelia came off. Dembele came off. Vitinha came off. And they were getting cooked. Bro, I look at them yesterday. Zero pedigree. Let me name you the team that won UCL. Respect this team. You're not bigger than Red Star Belgrade. You're not bigger than PSV Eindhoven. You're not bigger than Hamburg. You're not bigger than Steaua Bucharest. Steaua Bucharest in Romania have more UCL than your football club. Steaua Bucharest is a bigger football club than... Guys, in the chart, Steaua Bucharest is a bigger football club than your thing. You've never won more than PSV Eindhoven. They've got 1 UCL. Feyenoord 1 UCL. Marseille 1 UCL. Steaua Bucharest 1 UCL. Celtic 1 UCL. Porto 2 UCL. PSG 2. Chelsea 2. Benfica 2. Man United 3. Inter 3. Ajax 4. You? 0. Who bottled the Champions
what about me?
League? It was Asanale. Who bottled the Champions League? It was Saka, yeah. Who bottled the Champions League? It was Magaleshe. Bottlers. Shut up. Shut up what? You scumbag. You've lost 4 finals in a row. You shameless donkey. You're getting substitute, but Noni Madueke telling us to shut up. Yo, Ahmed. Can you imagine telling your kids a guy got called Saka or scored a star boy? Yeah? But children say, Mommy, Daddy, but star boy, how many finals did he go? You have to say, he won 4 finals, son. And how many times did he win? He won 0 finals. And who used to get taken off? He used to get taken off. Noni Madueke, a Chelsea reject. But you call him a star boy. Call him a star boy. Sit down in the floor, you scumbag little frauds. He had a stinker. 4 passes. Bukayo, Limp Bizkit, Saka. Bukayo, Limp Bizkit, Saka. His highlight in the Champions League final was going for a corner. For complaining, arguing for a corner on Monday. What are you thinking? Bro, people used to dream to play in the Champions League, man. Ahmed, my dream was to play in the Champions League, but if my mom ever saw me, you're arguing for a corner.
Mo is so lucky he's
when
not here.
Zidane was rattling those
He
guys.
told me Saka, face of the Premier League. Saka.
Wait. Did Mo twerk for Arsenal in the Champions? I've watched no content this week.
Yeah, he twerked for
Nah,
it.
I'm pretty sure he said Arsenal.
Four passes completed. There's a reason why he's a left back. He was helping Mosquera as a right back. He said, he was helping Mosquera. That was his job.
So you can't make 4 passes, Hamza, even though you're helping Mosquera.
Bro, 4 passes.
Wait, he made 4. What about the captain? How many did he make?
Declan Rice was
You know what's mad? Yeah, Wolfie. If he made 4 passes to us, yeah, there's 2 people here that ain't gonna get a pass.
Wolfie. Odegaard played centre back.
Yeah, but tell me how many passes he made, man. It's got to be like 20,
He
30.
probably had 1-2 passes. I never saw this guy.
We can check. Why not?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Someone check. I'll be interested in the stats.
You know what was the worst?
Wait, Hamza, you got all the stats. Check it. Odegaard, how many passes?
Odegaard. Hold on. Accurate passes.
Check it.
I already know the answer, by the way.
6 out of 7.
6 passes.
Oh my days.
So between him and Saka, they got
He's supposed to be the 10.
And by the way, he's not there. So where's Hussein with the same energy?
Hassam's too busy licking at
Why is Sam not cooking that, by the way? Yeah,
No, one
second. I'm here.
You know the worst thing. The worst thing is Declan Rice. Declan Rice was compared, yeah. We will have
Bro, Yasser and Ahmed, you wanna know why you both are pussies? Hamza's in the middle of his monologue. How can I cook? How can I speak if he's fucking telling us a life story? This guy's mentioned every Champions League win.
Where did you went?
And if I interrupt him, you'll go like, why are you interrupting Hamza?
Talk to Wolfie, and he asked where you were.
The guy's giving us the
Talk to Wolfie. Why are you talking about me? He asked where you were.
Rallies, you all fucking pussies because when Hamza
I'm letting him talk, bro.
When Hamza was
you guys complain when he's not talking, and you complain when he is talking.
When Hamza bought the league,
why is it me and Ahmed?
You can't be on there and then go on screen.
I'm here. I'm just fucking eating.
Fight back, Pazz. Fight back.
Energy for life.
Fight back, bro. Get that logo up and fight back, man.
I'll say an important thing.
They're more begging to link
You said you won it already.
Declan Rice who cost 110 million. I haven't finished.
I wanted
Declan
to
Rice. No, one second, Ahmed.
Remember, in real life, you're
Declan Rice. Yeah. Declan Rice. Sam. Declan Rice who cost 110 million. His highlight. No, one second. Yes, sir. Listen.
And I've got receipts, and I will be putting it up on my own stream.
Listen,
I will be showing you the Ahmed picks up and
let me give you David Beckham's. Yeah, they're comparing Declan Rice. He whips it.
Bring
like
it on,
Beckham,
bro.
Yeah. Declan Rice. Yeah, played centre back. His highlight after costing 110 million. Yeah, was only to do throw-ins and the rugby kicks at the start of the games.
And this.
What was that kind of kicks? Bro, Yasa, what kind of madness kicks was this? Tell me, well, I don't rate him. I don't rate him world class. I will never ever rate a guy who's a fearless bottler that you're doing kicker. Bro, you're in the Champions League. You're doing John Wilkinson rugby kicks. You know,
he was trying to do the PSG kickoff, but he messed it up both times.
Bro, it's mad. Forget that. His highlight was throw-ins. He got dragged like a donkey. Don't ever compare him to John Neves. John Neves had Vitinha off. He had Beraldo. And bro, Beraldo had a better game than this bum. You told me he's worth 110 million. And the guy's looking... My guy, you've lost the Champions League. Legends cry. Wallahi, I've seen Roberto Baggio cry. I've seen R9 cry. Wallahi, I've seen R9 cry. I have seen legends cry. I've seen De Bruyne cry. Because you know what? He's a loser. His only European trophy will be West Ham Europa Conference League. Why are you licking? Because you know you're a failure. You're nothing other than an embarrassment. Yeah? You don't cry and emotionally being tearful because you know you're a butter job.
Would you agree Anderson is better than Rice?
Bro.
Anderson, Elliot Anderson.
Elliot Anderson's better than him. 100% Elliot Anderson's better than him. You know the thing when I knew Declan Rice is a bad player? When I've seen Arsenal yesterday were the biggest embarrassment of England. No, I think it's the biggest Champions League embarrassment in history. How can you go there and have 24% possession? How can you go there and you have 185 passes and PSG has 840? 840 and you had 180 passes. You had only one shot on target in 120 minutes. You are cowards. You are cowards. Let me repeat again. You are cowards. You are failure. Your whole institution is a fraud and a failure. Cowards, bunch of cowards. Bunch of cowards. If that's the way you're playing European finals, it shows me you didn't deserve to be there. You only went there because you had a cheating Atletico Madrid. You scraped a Sporting Lisbon who had a chance and they should have knocked you out. You scraped Bayer Leverkusen and all you've done is scrape these teams. You're the first team to have gone unbeaten and lost the final. You're the first team to have had the lowest percentage of passes in Champions League final and European Cup history. In the European
and the most games
history,
without winning.
No one has ever had the lowest.
126
games. This guy run for 2 weeks, by the way.
Since
and you've given him 45 minutes of airtime.
Fight back, then, Pazz. Fight back. Get that low block up and fight back.
I didn't let Hamza run. When did I let him run?
He run for 2 weeks.
I made him come live from Denny.
An hour later run and 45 minutes later the other one.
You will
when he
never
lost this
see
league.
that.
If it was the other way around,
Yeah, I do remember. That's why he's a fraud.
And you've given him 50 minutes. You've given him 50 minutes of airtime.
Guys, I'm not stopping you from responding to him. You can respond to him if you want.
Pazz, why do you need permission to talk, bro?
If you want,
Why you need permission, man? Stop him.
Yeah, I didn't say don't speak. You can respond to him if you want.
No, but you know
Okay, can I speak now?
He mentioned.
I never said don't.
That's your daddy. That's your daddy in Europe. That's your daddy in Europe. Don't forget it. That's your daddy. Call him daddy. Don't come PSG. They're your daddy.
Realistically, yeah.
Wallahi, they're your daddies. They've sent you twice back. They're your daddies. Don't forget, they're your daddies.
Hamza, he mentioned last week.
They knocked him out twice. Saka was doing before the show. You know, he told Michael Richards, you know who I want to draw. You know who I want to draw.
Well, what about when he said, remember when he said everyone's gone hiding and then he went and hid in the final?
No, but yes, you know what's mad, yeah?
Taken to Noni Madueke. You got taken to Noni Madueke, you shameful bum.
You know what's funny though, Eze, you see the Eze thing, yeah? His cousin's telling him, you buy me a car if you win. Yeah, he's like, yeah, Banda, I'm missing the penalty. Blanda, I'm buying no one.
But yes, you know what's mad, yeah? He mentioned last season, we had 2 goalkeepers on the bench. We didn't have a fully strength side. I don't think, yeah, Gabriel and Saliba played as a partnership last season. They mentioned that Donnarumma. This season, Hakimi came back. I'm pretty sure he was injured. They had a full squad, full 11, full bench. Everything was patterned up. They had a worse goalkeeper. They said PSG got worse, yeah? Right?
Yep.
And
They've lost the drive. They lost
I did not see a single shot in 120 minutes barring Havertz's goal that was on target here. Not a single shot here. Despite PSG not being amazing yet, and they got shut up in the first half, they at least had opportunities here. The Kvaratskhelia where Skelly hit, where he shot and then Skelly blocked it and then hit the post. The Vitinha one where it almost went top.
He should have scored twice when he went through.
The Barcola where
Wait, Ahmed, Saka handballed the ball twice. Saka, check this out. Saka touched the ball with his hands half as many times as he completed passes.
Oh my God.
100%.
Bro, I told you it's a ball job.
So every single excuse here that Pazz had for last season all went out the window. All went out the window this game, innit? All went out the window.
But you have to ask, Saka doesn't have the mentality. The boy's a bottler. I told you before. I can tell a bottler that boy can never deliver. He can never do. I've seen it. He doesn't have the. He doesn't. You know, sometimes you know a player who. I've seen Phil Foden in a Champions League final. Wallahi, turning up into spinning, bang, nearly scored. I've seen players in a Champions League final deliver. I see the boy is nothing other than Charles Zogby. I told you. Saka and Charles Zogby are the similar player. One, he just played for Wigan, and one's played for Wigan's brother. That's Arsenal in Europe. You can call Wigan. Well, there's no difference between Wigan and Arsenal in Europe. You look at Saka, when he got the ball, he can't go past Mendes. Every time he got the ball, he was doing pass back. Every time he got the ball, he was doing more defending than attacking. The guy is a failure. The boy is a failure. He's an average player. He's now, how old is he? How long has he been playing football for? 7, 8 years?
Hamza, you know Foden, yeah? You know if he dropped that performance, yeah, Mo will cook him, or Sam will cook him, everyone will be mentioning it, yeah, and that's a fact, bro. They will all be
and you know what's the worst thing? You know what's the worst thing? Let me tell you the worst thing. The worst thing is, you look at their team. I look at players like Gabriel Magalhaes. That boy, I told you, he will be remembered for two things. He will be remembered for two things. Hair transplant. He's advertising bloody black cabs in London. He's still advertising now. He's all over everywhere. Yeah. And you know one thing? He's a Brazilian boy. He was born in Brazil. And you know Brazilian kids, yeah? When you grow up in Brazil, they don't want to play for Barca. They want to play for Wolfie, big up. They want to play for Barcelona, Real Madrid. Yeah. Magalhaes had the biggest opportunity. He chose himself to be a penalty taker. Where was Zubimendi? Where was Noni Madueke? Bottle jobs, failure. Noni Madueke was fighting with Cole Palmer to take a penalty for Chelsea.
Yeah, the 3-0 game.
He didn't have the urge to take the penalty for Arsenal because they're bottle jobs. Gabriel Magalhaes thought he's going to be a hero. And guess what? Hair transplant number 3. He's had 2 hair transplants. 2 hair transplants. He's going for his 3rd hair transplant.
Because Hamza, listen to this though. Hamza, apparently, after Gabriel Magalhaes missed the penalty, the shirt sales for his Arsenal top here has gone up 350% or something. They all went and cuddled him, and got shirts.
Someone said, if in doubt, just Sky it. Yeah, they put a picture in the Sky. They put a Sky Sports picture. They said, if you're in doubt, just Sky it. Bro, guy, he's a hair transplant merchant. He's a bottle job. You know me, I tell you one thing. Wallah, I've seen Brazilian take a penalty, always composed. I've never seen Brazilian miss a penalty. I've seen Cafu bang it. I've seen Carlos bang it. R9 banged it.
You've never seen a Brazilian miss a penalty. That's crazy.
Cesar Sampaio banged it.
Neymar not miss.
You know,
every Brazilian
banged it. Guess what? You know, I told you. I said, what Magalhaes is, he's Brazilian. He's a Gareth Southgate with Brazilian passport. Gareth Southgate used to be a centre-back that missed the most crucial penalty for England in Euro 96. He was a failure.
Gareth Southgate with a haircut beat you to a league title.
You know what's mad, yeah? You know what's mad,
Gareth Southgate, Brazilian Gareth Southgate.
You lost the league title to Gareth Southgate. That's
he's Robert. No, you can give him Wes Morgan. Give him Wes Morgan, son. He's Wes Morgan. He won 1 league down. Same league titles Wes Morgan.
They had the first half of extra time, the second half of extra time to try and capitalize. Why? Dembele off, Kvaratskhelia off. Their 2 best attackers and the 2 players. Hold on. And the 2 players, that made the penalty. Dembele, Kvaran, gets fouled, boom. moment of magic, yeah. Despite their attackers not playing at a 10 out of 10, they still had X factor in the decisive moments. You didn't have that.
They bought on Hussam Barcola and do it.
Okay, let me speak on this final.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You've been so nice to Arsenal.
Obviously, the problem.
Let him speak.
Hamza, you just gave us a monologue about how shit the Arsenal players are. You finished second to them. So now let me just say my opinion on the final. Hamza, you told Pazz he has 0 Champions Leagues. I've got 6. So shut the hell up. Let me speak.
I'm here.
Anyway, let me tell you my thoughts on the final.
But
there is criticisms of players.
0. But they got 0. Hussam, 0.
There is. Yeah, I've got.
Let him talk. Hamza, let him talk.
I've got 6. I've got more than all this panel combined. So relax. Now, let me just say this. Look, I think there is criticisms of players that is very valid. First of all, I'll tell you where I think you guys are waffling.
Okay.
After going 1-0 up against PSG, Ahmed is waffling when he says that Arsenal defended. It's normal. If any of our managers went 1-0 up against PSG in a final, I would have also parked the bus. If I'm in Arteta's place, I would also defend. This is completely normal. You can't go 1-0 up because you want to know why? If Arsenal attacked PSG while being 1-0 up, they would have conceded easily. Like they would have conceded.
How do you know Arsenal wouldn't score the second?
Exactly. They would have conceded anyway. That's my thing. It's normal for them to defend the 1-0 lead. That's the thing. And all these PSG forwards, Ahmed is giving us a monologue about the PSG forwards. Doué was shit.
Yeah.
Dembele was shit. Barcola, when he came on, didn't play well. And I like Barcola. I'm a fan of him. None of these players did well. Arsenal did their defense. استنى يا حمزة 1 second. خلاص حبيبي. You told us. You gave us a history lesson. Let me speak.
Hamza, let him talk, bro.
I'm criticizing the players. Relax. I'm talking about the defensive approach. Chill. When I'm talking about the defensive approach, I think it's normal if you go 1-0 up against the best offensive team who scored 100 goals in the Champions League to park the bus. This is normal. I would expect, even if Liverpool face PSG in the final, I go 1-0 up against PSG, I expect us to defend. I don't expect us to go gung-ho with them because they will score. Chelsea tried it, they lost. We tried it for a bit, we lost. This is normal.
We didn't lose.
So I think Arteta's approach wasn't wrong. I think there was nothing wrong with Arteta's approach. It's normal to go defensive after being 1-0 up. Now, in terms of like the players, I think criticisms of the players is very objective. I think Saka had a dreadful game. You're saying like, oh, Hussam, if this was Foden, if this was Palmer, yeah, Saka was shit. Saka was shit against PSG. I've never denied. Hamza, you need to shut the hell up because I'm talking about players. I'm criticizing players. Relax. I think Saka was crap in that final. Saka, no, he's not a crap player.
He's a crap, man. Get out of here.
No, he's not.
Overrated merchant.
You wouldn't give us a monologue if he was a crap player. Why didn't you give him a monologue on Martinelli? Why didn't you give him a monologue on Martinelli?
Because he came on the 83rd minute.
No, because he's shit anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's the point. So you rate Saka to a certain level. You rate Saka to a certain level in order to put him.
Okay.
I think Saka was shit in the final, 100%. For me, Arsenal best player was Miles Lewis-Skelly. I think Miles Lewis-Skelly was incredible.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
He was their player that was trying to find passes through the lines. He was the guy that played defensively well for them. Arsenal overall defensively did not have a bad game. This is the thing. Gabriel Magalhaes missed the penalty.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. But we're not going to act like Gabriel was bad defensively. From a defensive
No,
perspective,
he wasn't.
Saliba defensively did his job. The guy that should be blamed is Mosquera. He tackles Kvaratskhelia like an idiot in the penalty box, and they end up conceding the penalty. Outside that, yeah, Arsenal twerker by saying Saka's shit. Anyway,
no, Arsenal twerker.
Outside that. By the way, Kai Havertz is an example. He scored the goal. He scored the goal. He has error in his brain because I'm actually talking about the game. His brain is freezing. He has brain freeze now.
Bro,
error 404.
How
is Hussam actually talking about the football? Error. حبيبي خلاص, you gave us the history lesson.
The problem with it,
You're saying I'm a twerker when I just called Saka shit.
I don't respect.
I could have easily said, yeah, but Bukayo Saka helped out defensively. No, I said he was shit.
I don't respect the team. 25% ball possession.
Anyway, let me finish. I think the players that should be criticized are all the Arsenal forwards. Havertz, first of all, he scored a goal, right? Fantastic finish. The moment after, Martin Odegaard slips him through. He could have iced the game right there, 2-0. And he ends up missing it from that line. And the other player that
welcome to Kai Havertz.
And the other player that deserves criticism is Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard took no risks in that final. Martin Odegaard played.
Listen,
Hamza, let me talk. Yeah, you spoke for 50 minutes. Hamza, I'm criticizing Arsenal players. Stop interrupting. I'm criticizing. I'm not praising. Just relax. Let me talk.
But the defensive
Odegaard is their captain. Odegaard is their captain, and he was shit in the final. This is a reality we have to accept. Some of these Arsenal players were not good enough in that final. Saka wasn't good enough.
Why? This is the biggest. This is the biggest game of your football history. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. No, 1 second.
Okay, but I said Odegaard was shit. Saka was shit.
1 second. I'll give you an example. Steven Gerrard had to play against Pirlo, Kaká, and Clarence Seedorf. That midfield. Yeah, he dragged that Champions League from Liverpool. Yeah, dragged it.
Yes, but Saka is not Gerrard level. We know this already.
1 second.
You said he was better than Yamal.
We got a guy like Declan Rice.
Okay, that was 2 years ago.
1 second.
I'm trolling.
Delaney guy misrepresenting me. I could easily tell you who said Diallo's better than Salah. That's even worse.
Ateta's a coward. 1 second.
Hamza, can you
Ateta
Hamza,
is
can I
a
just say
coward.
something for 2 seconds?
Hamza, okay. You say Arteta's a coward. Let me ask you a question. So they went 1-0 up against PSG. What are they supposed to do? Tell us. Okay, explain it. So they went 1-0 up against PSG. What are they supposed to do? Tell me.
The twerker, and I'll tell you, the twerkers FC.
I'm a twerker. I've already said like 5 Arsenal players were shit. I'm a twerker.
Guys, the twerkers FC were shit stirring us all season. Arsenal have got.
We won.
No,
Twerkers
won. 1-1. It's 1-1.
Arsenal won the league, so we won in the end.
1-1.
You were wrong, we were right.
The draw. Don't celebrate the draw.
Hamza, stop chatting shit. I'll play a video of you dancing for Declan Rice. I have a video saved.
Let me finish.
Let me finish, but you interrupted me. You interrupted me in the middle of criticizing Arsenal players, and you say I'm.
The Twerkers FC were doing content of saying Arsenal have got this right setup to win the Champions League. Arsenal have, and we said,
they made it to the final.
And I tell you, they scraped Sporting Lisbon. They scraped Sporting Lisbon. Ask anyone here. Did they scrape Sporting Lisbon?
Yeah,
were they clear of Sporting Lisbon?
No, they didn't scrape Sporting Lisbon. They beat Sporting Lisbon. They beat Sporting Lisbon 1-0. But the problem is, you think possession is the only way to play football. How did Inter win the Champions League? Mr. History, how did Inter win the Champions League?
Easiest final.
Inter had less than 20% possession against Barcelona.
No, 1 second.
Who cares about possession?
We said to everyone said to them, these guys had the easiest run into the final, and they have not faced.
But I never denied that. I said that to Pazz last episode. He's here. Ask him. Ask him. I said that to Pazz last episode. I said they had an easy run, and I never denied that.
And I looked at the way they played. And what was the score?
In the end, they got to the final.
What was the score against Sporting Lisbon?
We don't celebrate the final.
1 second. Can I repeat again? Where was the score?
Yeah, 1-0 on aggregate.
And where did Sporting Lisbon finish in the league? Portuguese league?
Second.
How did they finish against Atletico Madrid?
Who? Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they beat them 2-1 on aggregate? 2-1 on aggregate.
So they scraped again a 1-0. So they scraped and Atletico
but they didn't scrape Atletico. That's your problem. You're changing history.
Atletico Madrid had an open
chance. They didn't scrape them. They dominated Atletico home and away.
Atletico Madrid did have chances to kill it off. They did in the first leg.
But Arsenal didn't have chances. They didn't.
Arsenal did not.
In the first leg, Atletico Madrid had opportunities.
Arsenal were the better side at the Wanda and at the Emirates.
Atletico Madrid were better than them
in Emirates.
In Emirates.
If you say, Ahmed, you know the problem with Hamza? Hamza could end all this monologue by just saying Arsenal had an easy path to the final.
This fraud.
I didn't deny this.
No, 1 second. They fraud. I'll repeat again. They were not clear winners. They didn't win like 4-0. When I beat Real Madrid, I beat Real Madrid 5-1. I beat Bayern Munich 4-0. I walked into the Champions League final. Yeah, clear winner. I went through big names. When Ahmed won his Champions League, he went through big names. He knocked out big. He even the second time he knocked out Barcelona with Messi and Iniesta. When what's the name? What's his name? Yasser won the Champions League both times. One time he beat Messi, and then he beat bloody Bayern Munich, who were the best team at that time, and these frauds could not have beaten them. And then the second time,
what does this have to do with the final? You're interrupting me for no reason. I'm talking about the final.
You can.
We're not talking about the way to the final. I'm talking about the final.
He's thinking it, bro.
You're interrupting me. You're saying, can you speak? But you interrupted me.
He's thinking it out, Hamza.
Talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yasser is telling you.
You said they didn't scrape a win. Yasser, 1-0 is a scrape.
One second.
You won is a scrape against
That's
Sporting.
not the point. Sporting did nothing.
Listen, at the end of the day, they didn't win it, innit?
Let me just reply to Samir.
You want to know the problem, Yasser? I'm talking about Arsenal. PSG. You're talking about the way.
Yeah, and he's not letting me. I know what you're saying. No, listen, Sam. I think I agree with part of the things, some of the things you said, or most of it, to be fair. Yeah.
But even then, I got into.
But I don't think you're doing anything wrong.
I started speaking about the Arsenal players that were bad.
I know, but he just got interrupted.
One second, guys, let me talk. The problem is every time I try to speak, this guy interrupts me to talk. I'm talking about Arsenal PSG. Hamza wants to talk about the way to the final. That's not to the point.
That's why I said the final, they're not going to win it.
Here's the thing. This is my thing with Arteta. You go 1-0 up against PSG. Any manager with a brain, as currently PSG is contracted, will defend. End of discussion. Pep Guardiola himself would have defended in the final.
Okay.
So let's cut the shit. Now in terms of the players, Saka
so
was
when they came back 1-1, why did they still have 22?
Saka was shit. Odegaard was shit. Declan Rice had no impact in that game. Their front line, Martinelli came on and Martinelli's so shit. He was running through with Jokeres on one side and I don't know who it was on the other side.
So
and
they were calling Jokeres the pitch invader, bro.
Useless player. Madueke was shit in that final. Mosquera made the error leading to the goal. Overall, was Mosquera shit? No. This is the problem. Arsenal, from a defensive perspective, as a structure, as a unit, in my opinion, they defended well.
I agree with that.
They defended well. Okay, Mosquera makes the penalty. They concede. And you want to know the problem with Hamza's argument? Everything that he says, Hamza, stop interrupting. Ya akhi, let me talk. You spoke for an hour, ya akhi, let me talk.
But we're rebuttling.
Because you keep interrupting me at points. You keep interrupting me when I'm trying to make a point.
You lie to the people. You lie to the people because.
Am I lying when I just called 5 of their players shit, you fucking bum?
Answer this question.
You can't say that because he mentioned it. You can't say that.
Why are you angry? Why are you angry?
Even Ahmed is saying like you because you're lying.
Why are you angry? Are you an Arsenal?
Because I said 5 Arsenal players were shit. How is that working?
Let me ask you something. When PSG came back 1-1, yeah, why and Vitinha came off, Dembele came off, and Kvaratskhelia came off. Why did Arsenal have 21%?
Okay, great. Okay, no problem. Who came off for Arsenal? Tell us, Mr. Genius.
Bukayo Saka.
Oh, and who came on? Noni Madueke.
And Saka was had 4 passes. 4 passes. He had 4 passes. What did he do?
Jokeres came on, Timber came on, Madueke came on.
So he's a useless player.
And Martinelli came on. You know who else was shit in that game? Eze was shit. Before this guy interrupts. Eze was crap in that game. Eze came on and made 0 impact in that game.
Okay. Zubani.
0 impact.
Zubani. Do you rate Zubani?
No, I don't rate Zubani.
Do you rate Beraldo?
No, I don't rate Beraldo.
Do you rate Gonzalo Ramos?
No.
Who had the better bench? PSG or Arsenal?
PSG.
So Beraldo, Gonzalo Ramos and Zamanji were better players.
And who's on Arsenal's bench? Madueke, Martinelli.
Okay, one second.
Ooh, what a bench. Norgard,
Saka. No, 1 second. The reason why PSG took off their players, because their players were injured. That's the difference. The reason why Arsenal players got taken off, they had stinker. Stop hiding this fact. Stop hiding a major fact.
Stop hiding this fact. You interrupted me as I said Saka was shit, and you're saying stop hiding the fact.
I caught him.
I said Saka was crap 5 times. Are you deaf?
I caught him like he's a fish.
PSG took off.
Imagine Yasser. He's saying their players got subbed off because they were shit. But I said Saka was shit. Odegaard was shit. What more?
Hey, Hamza, bro, fall back. You know them, bro. Just fall back.
See, Yasser is telling you fall back because you're hearing stuff in your head.
Yes, sir. You know he's trying to make up as if Arsenal were brave. They did so well. Bro,
When did I
they
say
had a
Arsenal were
stinker.
brave?
No, one second.
When did I say Arsenal were brave?
No, I said the word that they scraped to the
Wallah,
final.
Yasser is laughing at you
Yes, sir.
for
One
the
second.
first
Wait,
time in
yes, sir.
history.
Yes,
Not
yes, sir.
for you.
Yes, sir.
at
Let me
you.
ask you a question.
You're
Did
embarrassing.
No, yes, sir. Forget Arsenal.
When did I
Talk
say
FC.
Arsenal were brave?
Forget Talk
When?
FC.
Show me
Did
where
Ars-
I said Arsenal were brave, and I'll delete my channel.
No, did Arsenal
Did what?
did
I say Arsenal
Arsenal
were brave?
scrape
No, I
to the
didn't.
final? Yes or no?
Yeah, but I think he's trying to say that you made it to be like.
Hamza doesn't listen. Hamza has been lying for 30 minutes.
No, one second. The AFC, the Twerkers FC. There you are.
Okay,
There's your manager.
This guy from
Twerkers
Kosovo with a PSG profile picture. Hussam never said that.
Okay.
Now what?
Let me ask you
Okay,
something.
what?
Yes, sir.
When did I say Arsenal were brave?
Let me ask yes a question. Yes, sir. Answer yes or no. Did Arsenal scrape all the way to the final? Yes or no? Scrape is 1-0.
Oh my God, this guy has a
Certain games, yes, certain games, no.
How can you interrupt me talking about the final to talk about the pathway to the final? You're dumb.
Yeah, but he's talking about the final. Hussam is talking about the final. Let Hussam
the
talk,
final,
bro.
then. Now I'm going to the final.
Thank you, yes.
I'm going to the final. You
You're the way to the final.
Because you're upset. Listen, because
No one is upset. I'm talking
you
about
did
the
a
Arsenal
show
players being
saying
shit.
Arsenal will win the Champions League, you fraud. And it hurts you that you and Mo got it wrong.
Oh yeah, it hurt me.
It hurts you so off in MHF.
Oh,
There's
hurt.
a title, Arsenal Champions League. And you talked about
So
Arsenal
hurt.
winning. So
So
it hurts
Man's
you
getting
so
kidnapped
much.
on stream.
And I was right.
Oh, I'm so hurt.
He got kidnapped on stream.
So to me in the final, let me ask you,
Arsenal.
Yeah, yes sir. To me, when they played the final, playing 21% possession with Kvaratskhelia and Vitinha and Dembele off, is that not cowards? Are they not cowards when they got Eze on the pitch?
But this is Hamza. I was going to get to that one. If my part ever came, I was going to talk about that. But I just think that in general, before the game, I said PSG is going to beat Arsenal based on what I thought. But when if I looked at it from the context bit, or if you find yourself in that situation in the game, there was literally a big opportunity for Arsenal to step up and win the game. If PSG played to their usual levels, I would have said, yo, Arsenal tried, but they couldn't do it. PSG was just much better. We didn't see enough from Arsenal to say that, oh, you know what, they could have left the game winning. They left it all on the pitch.
Yasser, let him speak.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? I just feel like you leave this game with saying the team could have done more to win it. There was not enough intent going forward. And I feel like you leave in that aspect more disappointed. Do you know what I'm saying? So when man are saying proud but hurt and that, or the referee, or whatever Pazz said about the whole Madueke handball, the Madueke got pulled down or something stupid like that, bro. I don't understand it. Because you could see from the angle from the front that Madueke is the one grabbing his arm falling down, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So like it doesn't make sense.
They tried to cheat the way.
I'm not gonna go say they tried to cheat your way. I just think that it's in a final, you can't be a coward, bro. We've seen man try to draw against City or something like that. We've seen it, bro. You can't do that. And listen, Dio, bro. Stop chatting shit. I've seen you sucking Arteta's ass for 6 years, bro.
And you know what?
Don't chat to me like that in the comments, bro. No one cares.
Listen, we know the statistics that
man are doing the last thing in the chat.
Yes, sir. Is there anything you said? Hamza, be quiet. Yes, sir. Is there anything you said that disagrees with what I said?
Not disagrees. I just think there's a slight difference. But you said most of the things I said.
Arsenal were brave. I never said that.
I never said that, though. But this is what I said for time. I agreed with what you said.
By the way, just so you guys know, just like you're saying Saka was shit, Doué was shit in that final.
I don't know.
He's right. Listen. He's right. Listen, he's right. Yeah. Can I just make
Am I lying, Ahmed? Be honest.
You're not lying, because Doué was terrible that game. Terrible.
Okay.
Listen. I
didn't do it.
I just want to make a point real quick here. My point here was when Pazz mentioned we can have the same chances Bayern Munich created, right? That's what I was pinpointing, right? That's what I was pinpointing. So in my head, I was thinking, you know what? He thinks he's going to have a similar amount of opportunities that Bayern had. A team a Bayern team, that had a lot of good attackers, and people are talking about, Bayern Munich conceded 5 goals to them, failing to realize that they scored a lot of goals against a PSG's the
Okay,
penalty
Ahmed,
shout.
that's why I'm criticizing Arsenal attackers.
Of
That's
course,
my point.
there isn't a single thing here that you said about Saka and then to
They had
PSG.
one shot in 120 minutes.
Hold on. Even Kvaratskhelia and Kvaratskhelia and Dembele. None of them
I
were
thought
really.
Kvara was okay, to be fair.
Kvara was the best attacker, but for Kvara's standards, yeah, that's a standard 6 out of 10. Obviously, he flicked it over Saliba, won the penalty. I'm talking that in the decisive moments, even when great players are out of the game, they create something. They create something out of nothing. They create something out of nothing, which is what Kvara did. He forced the penalty, and Dembele slipped it through. Right, I'm not discounting Arteta here. His strategy.
He's a coward.
But hold on, but where I agree with Hamza, when it was 1-1, the first half of extra time, the second half of extra time, they had no intent. They had no intent of
That's
trying
what I was about to say before. This guy wanted to talk about sporting.
50 minutes, they had 0 shots on target and off target. They
Yeah,
were
but you
that
know what
bad.
it is though. Like for me,
There's
I'm
an
looking
article
at it.
written about them.
I've
The
been-
gameplay that they came there, they had a lucky outbreak. The goal they scored was a lucky break. It came off who? Whose arm did it come off? Trossard's arm. Very controversial. Very controversial.
That's all.
And then let me tell you, Arsenal fan, you didn't even deserve that goal. You shouldn't be in that final because your way you scraped it in. And someone can defend you, whatever it is, but you scraped all the way to the final.
Stop
And
lying.
when
How am I
when
defending
had,
them?
one second.
Bro,
one
this
second.
guy has.
One
Do you have
second,
listening
let me just talk
problems?
to this guy.
You work for the NHS. Go get your
Let me
ear
talk to
tested.
this guy, these frauds.
There's a reason why even Yasser and Ahmed are agreeing with me.
No, one
You're
second, one
listening from your ass. No,
Listen,
don't
the
put your
thing
don't
with
put your
me- the thing
earbuds
with
in your
me-
ass
the
and
thing
act
with-
like
no,
I'm
one
saying
second,
stuff that I'm not saying.
You
No,
played
fuck 1 second.
20 years
Fuck
before.
1
You-
second. I will talk. Don't misrepresent what I've said just to try to get a
days.
haha from the idiots. Okay?
Okay, let me
Because no one
finish.
is laughing. No
Okay,
one is
let me
laughing.
finish.
PSG
Okay, let me
fans are saying Hussam never said that. I
No,
said if you go 1-0 up against PSG, it is normal to defend. What's wrong with that? Tell me.
Oh, Sam, I'm
Yeah, but
saying
Hassam,
something.
I
Let me
think
just
putting
say
all the
something.
players there.
I'm saying,
I'm
Sam,
not talking about when it went 1-1. I said if we go 1-0 up against PSG, Liverpool, if we were playing PSG in next
Liverpool,
season's
yeah,
Champions League
Liverpool for
final
heritage, man.
and we go 1-0
Hey,
up
man,
against
respect
them,
Liverpool, man.
I don't expect us to
I
attack.
hear that. I hear that,
respect
Hassam,
Wallahi,
but I
one thing
still
I
think that there has
Why
to
should
be an
we
aspect
go
of
against PSG?
when
They
you
were
go
very
and try to
well.
get the second goal.
Liverpool. I have seen Liverpool.
But they did, but Havertz
Wallahi,
missed it.
against yo.
Yeah, Miami, you're gonna live on like 2 chances to win it. No,
Yes, but
PSG were
that's
poor.
PSG. Bro, they're playing PSG. They're not playing
Yeah, but
fucking
PSG
Big up
was
Liverpool.
poor yesterday.
Big
If
up Man
if
United.
PSG weren't
Big up
poor, I hear it.
And
That's
big up
my
Man
bit.
City.
You went
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the team, bro. Listen, the goalkeeper's
Now when
rubbish.
it went 1-1, for me, is when Arteta should have changed his approach. I agree with that.
That's fair, but I
No,
think look,
good cover missing.
Hassam, Pacho was doing his Tosin impression, jumping for every header and missing, innit? Marquinhos is someone he can get at. Hakimi kept crossing the ball into the box to no one. Do you get me? I don't think Nuno Mendes had a good game either. Do you know what I mean? Then you had their midfielders. Ruiz didn't look good. I think Neves was probably their best midfielder, and then you had Vitinha doing here and there, but he got injured, came off. Doué was doing the La Croquette, whatever that skill's called, at 24/7. And then Kvaratskhelia wasn't really good in the first half, done a couple of things in the second half, he came off. Like, it's
Let
not
me tell
and
you.
Dembele didn't even look fully fit.
Me
You
at
get
the
it?
end of the day,
So like, if
Rafa,
you got Hassan, we know our teams get to
Hakimi
the
came
final.
back
This
as
is
well.
the type of PSG you wish to get. If you get that team,
this is not
PSG
fit
team, you're not
Dembele.
gonna.
This is
I've-
not
okay,
fit.
at
This
1-1,
is not fit
at
Hakimi. This is not
1-1,
fit Dembele.
I think
This is
Arsenal
not fit
should have changed
Vitinha.
their approach. No problem. I don't disagree with that.
Yes, sir.
At
Have you
1-1,
ever
yes, Arsenal could have attacked PSG a bit more and tried to score the winning goal. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But
I'm
it doesn't
saying,
surprise me.
I'm saying 1-0 up. It's normal to defend against PSG. It's a final,
No,
bro.
But
And by the way, here's the funny part about this whole conversation.
you
Number
muted
one,
me. You muted
let
me.
me
and
tell
then
you. Let me
went
tell
on
you
a
the
rant.
difference.
You
Hamza,
muted
you've
me.
interrupted me
bro.
50
Wallahi, you're
times.
such a
Let's have a
cunt.
You've
conversation.
interrupted me
Allow
50
it.
times. I let you speak for an hour
Wallahi, you muted
uninterrupted.
me whilst I was talking.
You spoke for an hour uninterrupted, and you interrupted me 50 times. Let me talk. Anyway, so if this is the funny part about this whole conversation. If Mosquera doesn't make that mistake and make the tackle, this whole conversation could be different.
But you're
Because
attracting.
If we're being honest, PSG
Yeah.
didn't look like scoring, number one. Number two, we need to realize after all this, Arsenal lost to PSG on penalties. So if Arsenal won the penalty shootout,
yes,
all
sir.
of you
Fuck
would
this
have
shit,
to
man.
change
Yes, sir.
everything that
Yes,
you
sir.
said
You're gonna-
based
you're
on
gonna
a
join the
penalty
Twitter.
shootout result.
Yes, sir. Are you gonna
This
join
is
the
the
Twitter
reality.
shit?
This is
Yes,
the
sir.
reality.
I'm not choosing anything, bro.
Nothing I
I'm
said
just
is
gonna.
worker. Nothing
I'll
I
go
said
with
is
what's
worker.
right.
But you're brain dead. You're brain dead, and you can't compute what I said.
You need to have
At
principle.
the
You
end
need
of
to
the
be a
day,
man.
had
You need to be a
Arsenal
man.
won on
Can't be
penalties,
twerking.
all of you
I don't know why
will
you're getting
change
on to
everything
me,
you
blood.
say.
I don't know what
Me,
I've
I'm
done.
analyzing the football,
This is twerking.
and
at
that's
the
why
next level,
Ahmed and Yasser agreed with
licking
me.
us.
I
Bro,
didn't say anything wrong.
Let me ask you something.
That's why
Does
Ahmed and
Dario-
Yasser agreed with
Does
me because I
Dario
didn't say
hold you
anything wrong.
nudes or something? Does
The,
Dario
rea-
hold
the,
you
re-
nudes
the,
or
reali-
something
the
like that?
reality of this,
Because the way you're
the,
talking,
reality is,
disgusting.
Hamza, you lack the IQ to have this
disgusting,
conversation.
man.
Hamza, you lack the IQ. You lack
This
the
is
IQ to have this conversation because you're doing based on the result. You lack the brain
just
cells
work.
to fully compute
Hamza
everything.
just probably came straight
I know
off the
you
ship.
find it difficult. I know
Yeah.
you find it
Understanding
difficult
PSG
because when your
PSG
brain has to do something it's not used to, you find it difficult. Arsenal lost to PSG on penalties. Had
Oh, please.
Arsenal beat PSG, your whole monologue changes. My monologue doesn't change. Who made the mistake? Mosquera made the mistake for the penalty. Arsenal forwards were dog shit had they won the game or lost it. They were shit regardless. Doué was shit regardless. Dembele was shit regardless. The players that were shit, and the players that were good. This is the reality. Miles Lewis Kelly didn't become shit because they lost a penalty shootout. Miles Lewis Kelly was very good in that final. He was probably Arsenal's best player.
The same way Gabriel was.
Because Skelly doesn't hide.
Saliba and Gabriel had a good defensive performance.
Yes.
Gabriel missed a penalty, but that's not his job on the pitch.
Listen.
So for me, I'm watching Arsenal. The thing I criticize them for is number one, their approach at 1-1, and number two,
you've said it same in terms, so we don't care.
They're forward line players.
Said it 4 times.
Those two deserve criticism. And the other one is both 10s. Odegaard and Eze both.
Okay,
Odegaard and Eze both were shit at the final. Both of them.
You
not
finished
just one
because
of
you
them.
said that point. You said the same point 4 times.
And what have you said that's new?
1 second. 1 second.
You're giving us history lessons.
4 times.
Play the Martin Keown video. Arsenal against Galatasaray. We heard that story 100 times.
Yeah, 1 second. You just said the same.
You said nothing new as well. I've heard the same. I can repeat your monologue.
To me, I'll say to this, yes, sir. Yeah. To me, PSG. If you saw, Alex Ferguson sent a message, said the better team won. This is a great manager.
Yeah, PSG were the
one of
best
the
side.
greatest managers of all time. He said there's one team that played football and there's a team that deserves to win. To me, Arsenal were cowards. I will never respect a team that come there, pack the bus, and have 3 of the best players PSG and still have 21%
How
possession.
did Inter win the
1
Champions
second.
League?
I have seen 1 second. I didn't interrupt you.
How did you win the Champions League? Actually,
I have seen
in the
Aston
final against
Villa.
Inter, you were
I
attacking,
have
right?
seen Aston Villa. I've seen Aston Villa play PSG, and Aston Villa with Unai Emery
The
played
second
like
half,
real
the second
champions.
leg, they went for it. Yeah.
Wallahi, they went for real.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
remember that
call
game.
not cowards.
Oh,
I will never congratulate. I seen Morgan Rogers, Ollie Watkins, Matty Cash, look at the names I'm telling you. Kamara, Onana coming for PSG.
That's Europa League.
No, 1 second. With a fully fit team, and made PSG shit their pants. This is PSG.
And they still lost.
And 1 second.
So Hamza would have given us the monologue regardless. So
guess
even
what?
if Arsenal lost 4-3, but
Guess
they were
what?
brave, you
Guess
would
what?
say they
Guess
lost.
what? They went
So what
toe-to-toe.
difference does it make to you?
No,
It would make a
Sam,
difference to
with
me.
with
no one
PSG,
will
PSG is so
criticize.
good.
No,
You
no
could
one
say,
will-
you know what,
no one
my
will
team
criticize.
tried,
No,
but they lost.
No, yeah, exactly.
You get it?
No one criticizes.
You're the underdog anyway.
I'm not denying that you would say that, or Ahmed would say that, or I would say that. I'm denying that he would say
And
that.
Hamza.
Hamza specifically wouldn't say it.
Yes.
Us, we would, by the way. Even Ahmed would praise Arsenal. Even Yasser would praise Arsenal. This guy wouldn't. This guy's a liar.
You're repeating the same points.
I don't think there's
Sam.
anything
Stop
that
repeating the
Hussam
same
said
points. We
that's
heard
gonna
it.
make me fight
Hussam,
him, to be fair.
Hussam, we heard the same.
You heard
points.
what Ahmed just said? Ahmed, say that again. Is Ahmed an Arsenal
There
twerker?
isn't
No.
really anything that Hussam said that makes me want to fight him in it, yeah. But my points that I made here were more specifically tailor-made to what Pazz made in it. And I wish Footy Judgment was here in it. And the reason why I'm so opinionated about this win, yeah, right, is because everything that I rate and all the technical ability and all these things here.
They
that people
script
like
Burnley. The bloody script was
But
done.
my thing is, is that my thing is that people overlook people overlook the aesthetics of the game and how PSG play. You can say that Arsenal. You can say Arsenal are more physical.
The Sunday show.
You can say Arsenal are more physical. You can say that Arsenal are better in corners, but PSG nullified pretty much. I mean, I know Arsenal didn't attack, but they posed no threat. For me,
One shot on target in 120 minutes.
For me, listen, Arsenal defensively. Listen,
could have been
Hamza,
controversial.
what I'm going to credit Arsenal
How can
for,
you deserve?
Hamza, one sec. What I'm going to credit Arsenal is that their defensive structure in that first half was magnificent. Was very good. Yeah, the whole back four. They nullified PSG in the first half. The second half, PSG started to play a lot better. Kvaratskhelia was getting in more opportunities, despite Doué messing up a lot of things. Yeah, I think there was a moment, in the attack where he gave it to Vitinha, then Vitinha almost scored from it, innit? So second half, they literally was getting better. But I'm not discounting Arsenal's structure in that game. But even when it was, like I said, first half of extra time, second half of extra time, they still showed no intention yet of actually trying to go for it in it. And then when Pazz said we've got more balls, size matters here, that do you know which moment matters in that? The penalty shootout, which shows the pressure and who's got the biggest bollocks. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in it. So like I said, this win, obviously you guys know I rate Enrique and I love how PSG playing it. So this is just more. I'm just happy that he's done.
Okay, Ahmed, how many years have you watched Champions League finals?
Huh?
How many years have you watched Champions League finals? How many?
We've won 3 Champions. We lost 2.
How many years have you watched football? How many years have you watched finals? I
couldn't give you the exact statistics.
20 years. Yeah. Have you ever seen a coward performance like this?
I've not seen a team that defends to that extent in a final. Not to that extent. Not to that extent.
And ask people in the chat how many years you've watched football in a final.
But you don't know the problem.
Sam, they didn't even try to test that new
goalkeeper. Let me tell you the problem with this. Let me tell you the problem. This guy, by the way, I met Hamza. People need to understand. I met Hamza before any of you. Hamza gave the same monologue about Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea Champions League victory against him. Thomas Tuchel defended. Thomas Tuchel didn't attack. He gave the same monologue.
Chelsea deserved the final. They had attacked.
He gave the same monologue against Chelsea, by the way.
No, 1 second. So to me,
did Chelsea attack Bayern? No,
Chelsea attacked. They had chances.
No, really.
Chelsea didn't attack Bayern. That's
Chelsea
a lie.
Attacked Bayern. They had.
Chelsea didn't attack Bayern.
No,
they didn't. No, that's a lie. You're rewriting history.
Chelsea had
we didn't really attack
that.
We tried.
Clear chances. Let me say, the thing is with me, when I'm looking at this final, when they had the real opponent for the first time that they had to face, they knew they're not it.
But they faced Bayern in the group stage.
One second. When they knew it's a knockout stage, because we've seen them in the final, they played Carabao Cup, you saw them, they were cowards. The way they played Brighton, Burnley, all these teams in England, they scraped through these wins. There's a lot of decisions going on in their favor. They were confused. How did we not get a penalty when Noni Madueke was grabbing us? That was their only talking point. Their goal was a lucky goal because Trossard handballed it. It led to their only shot on target.
Yes,
Arsenal's only shot on target shouldn't even been allowed.
Ahmed, you see the problem with his arguments.
Hussam, you know what it is? You know how you said that if you defend, you said earlier that PSG have 100 goals in the competition. So you know if you defend, you'll be attracting. You know that eventually they were going to score. So you have to kill that. Those kind of teams, you have to kill them.
That's the risk you can take.
Let me ask you.
Had they attacked them 1-0 up, they would have conceded.
Yes, sir. In 500 minutes of football, guess how many goals has Arsenal scored in the Champions League? 500 minutes of football.
I don't know.
10?
How many? 4.
No, that cannot be a true stat. They haven't scored 4 in the Champions League.
Is that Hamza maths or is that?
Go and check it.
That's no way that's true. Bro, no. they beat Kairat 4-0 in the group stages alone.
500 minutes of football, said. 500 minutes.
Yeah, they didn't just score 4 goals in the whole UCL. Okay. Says who?
The Sporting Lisbon, did they draw? Atletico Madrid, did they not draw?
Bro.
This one, they scuffed the dodgy goal, should have been rolled out. They had a penalty, or they struggled to score open
Bro,
goals.
they beat Olympiacos 2-0.
We're talking 500 minutes. How many games is
Yeah,
that?
they beat Atletico 4-0.
We're
That's
talking about-
already 6 goals. Why are you lying? They beat
Bro, I'm talking
Slavia
500
Prague
minutes of the
3-0.
last 500 minutes
They
of
beat
football.
Bayern Munich 3-1. What are you lying about?
Bro, okay, let's go back. How many? What was the score? How many goals did they score in 120 minutes? Let me teach you maths. I'll because you didn't do maths GCSE, I think. 120 minutes. How many goals did they score? 1. Yeah. Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Emirates. What was the
2.
score? What was the score?
2 in 120
2 goals.
minutes.
So that's 180 minutes. That's how many? That's 300 minutes. So that's 3 goals. Sporting Lisbon, 90 minutes. Was another 390 minutes. That's 3 goals too.
You're going to teach me math, but you can't do addition.
No, another 90 minutes, 480 minutes. Yeah, listen, they scored another 4 goals. 4 goals in 500 minutes.
So where does the 20 minutes come from, Mr. Math?
Because
you
of
just rounded it?
previous game to that.
Previous,
It was
so-
a start. It was
So
shown
the
on
last
BBC.
20 minutes of the group stage game.
Okay, 480 minutes. Let's say 480
Mr.
minutes.
Math over here
No,
can't even do math
exactly.
himself.
Yeah, exactly. I taught you maths. You should have done. I should have been your maths teacher. Yeah, you're a past maths.
There's no way you
to
could
me-
have taught me
one
anything in
second.
life.
Hamza, what's your maths grade? What did you
Yeah?
get for your
I got A
GCSEs?
star. I did maths A level, double A's. I banged
Hey,
it.
man said
Job
double A's.
integration, differentiation. I banged it. Easy. So
Look at
4
this
goals in
guy,
the last
double
500
A's.
minutes. And I'm not bragging, eh?
Bro,
Yeah?
this guy's
4 goals in the
crazy.
last 500
You
minutes.
pre the weight
To me-
loss thing. You get
To
me?
me, one thing. Listen, the only thing that I look at this is Arsenal were cowards on the whole group stage. Not group stage, but all this knockout competition. And when they had a real opponent, when Vitinha came off, when Dembele was off, when Kvaratskhelia was off, that was the moment. You have that opportunity. Don't be scared of Zebani. Don't be scared of Berardi.
Question for the panel. Question for the panel. How many goals did Man City score
That's
in their
what I'm
last
saying.
500 minutes of Champions League football?
And this is what I say. They will never see. They will never lift
Fucking
this
4.
because
and this is why
they
I
will
can't
never
entertain
win
these
it.
conversations.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day,
But
I told them.
I didn't even know, bro. I didn't 500 minutes.
yes,
four
and the
goals
last
is
thing
crazy.
I'm
Is that
gonna
actually a real stat? Also, City scored
Go
4.
and look. Go and look. Go and look. You're a bum. This is
I
why I
wanted
can't.
you
This
to
is why I
fucking
can't
bum,
engage with you.
Hamza.
Your IQ's too low.
You bum.
Hey,
You also only scored 4 goals in 500 minutes.
No, I
You
did.
bum.
I did. I scored more than that. Get out. of
You
here.
bum.
Listen,
Look at this
stop.
guy.
You'll
Check,
never
go check,
sing
go
that.
check, please.
You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Listen, Hassan,
Guys,
let me
I
just-
have a video that I don't think anyone on the internet has because Hamza deleted it. If anyone drops a 100 piece, I'll play Hamza dancing to Declan Rice being linked to Man City right now. I'll play it. Drop
Alhamdulillah,
100 piece,
There's
I'll play it.
potential
Right.
there. I've seen it. I've probably seen it.
Drop 100 piece, I'll play it right now.
Listen.
100 piece. I'll play Hamza
Yeah,
dancing to City
yeah, good.
to Declan Rice in a City shirt. Never
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
before
yeah, it's
footage.
good.
You get me?
No one's gonna like it. No one likes that shit.
Don't worry,
Listen.
don't worry. There's people in this chat that can do it. I
No
know.
one likes that. People want to go to bed. Listen,
Don't
at
worry,
the end of the
people
day,
want to
Sam,
do what-
listen,
always
People want to go to bed.
and you
Lots
know
of
when,
people
when
wanna
I
go
knew,
to bed.
one second, Sam, you know when I knew, and today the shameless thing, they faked a parade. They copied Liverpool pictures. They took Liverpool pictures. Wallah. They paraded it, and I looked at them and I saw, what an embarrassing. You've lost a Champions League final. They went and paraded and started nicking Liverpool pictures just to make them feel happy. Just to make them feel happy. When the parade was only 9 minutes long, 5 miles in, and they took an L in the
This would be
Champions
funny
League.
from anyone else except
And
you.
they
Hamza.
took the L in the Champions League. They did
You
an
had
AI
the
parade.
shittest parade out of
Because you know
everyone
what?
here.
They did an AI. They took AI parade, took pictures of Liverpool. put
AI
everything
parade,
in
crazy.
there. Look, let me show you. Let me show you what they did to Liverpool. Wallah. Shameless. Look at this. Look, 1.5. Wallah, Liverpool. Wallah. And this is a Liverpool parade. They said 1.5 million. How is it? Liverpool is a big club. Liverpool loves football. Liverpool City is a heritage.
Work for me, Hamza. Yes.
You know Liverpool. Wallah, I
Back
respect
that
Liverpool.
ass up.
You know people of Liverpoolian. Liverpoolian.
Hey, Ahmed, I found you a new clip, bro.
You will never insult one thing about Liverpool. Wallahi. You will
Twerk
never
for me,
insult one
Hamza.
thing about Liverpool. You
Keep
will never
twerking.
insult that they don't have love. They have the love. This is why when they play in the stadium and they go to UCL, you remember what Steven Gerrard said? We were 3-0 down and our fans were singing, yeah? You will never walk alone. We were in the dressing room. People were crying. And Steven Gerrard stood and said, listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them. He said, listen to them.
Someone said, open those cheeks.
Final, and they dunked on Maldini.
Yeah, big up Hamza. Always
They
twerks
dunked
for
on
Liverpool. I
Seedorf.
appreciate him, man.
You couldn't even dunk on Beraldo. You couldn't even dunk on Beraldo. You couldn't even dunk on Gonzalo Ramos. But you want us to say, oh, well done, unlucky Dio. You bottled 20 years ago. You're 1-0 up. You're 1-0 up against Barcelona. You try to waste time. And your greatest legend got smashed. Same thing 20 years later. 20 years later, you got smashed. To me, wallahi, I'm driving this in my car every day. Wallahi. I got this car.
I already got one for my new studio from 2 years ago.
I was driving this. Hissam, I was driving this in London. I parked in the thing. I saw an Arsenal fan winded the now. Say, yo. Hissam, wallahi, it hurt. Hissam, it hurts. Hissam, they want to cry. Hissam, they would swap this from a Premier League. Hissam, they would swap this for a Premier League because they know that part. They try to dance, but you could see they're depressed. Gabriel Magalhaes, Hissam, some of their players were wearing sunglasses. They were crying all night. All of your players were wearing. Yo, you know it was painful. You lost the final. No, you'd love to swap this shit, and your club will never, ever win this. Go and tell Terry. Terry will tell you, oh, don't worry, Dio, don't worry, you win it, you see, oh, don't worry, you got knocked. Tell Terry needs to give you therapy for 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. Terry needs to give, because your daddy Terry, Dr. Terry, I need therapy. Because you will, everywhere you go in Europe, if you go to Paris, if you go to Istanbul, if you go to Spain and you wear your shirt, people can say, bought a job, come back. Bought a job, come back. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Anywhere across the world you go, no one will give a shit about your league title. People are going to say you bottled the Champions League. Alhamdulillah, wallahi. Big up Chelsea fans. They will never be like you. Big up Man United fans. They will never be like you. Big up Liverpool fans. They will never be like you.
Hey, Hamza, have you heard them? Hamza, have you heard those people? Have you heard those people that are saying the UCL was a bonus game?
Yeah, bonus for life. Bro, your football club's never won it in your
UCL final bonus is dark.
They will never win it. They will never win it. You bottled. I told you history. You're not bigger club in Europe than Steaua Bucharest. You should have turned up in the parade for Crystal Palace if you want to see European Cup. It's in Croydon. I'll send you the postcode.
What happened
You
in
want to
your
see
parade,
European
Hamza?
Cup? Come to Croydon, lads.
Hmm?
You can see European Cup because
What happened in the Hamza parade?
Huh?
Yeah, what happened in your City parade?
City parade.
Yeah, what happened City parade?
Man, I didn't do AI. I didn't copy Liverpool. Wallahi, one thing I never did.
Why was there 5 people at your greatest manager ever leaving?
Let me show you Arsenal one. One second.
People outside the
No,
Manchester.
we're
you
asking
have to
about
be
the City
careful.
one. Yo, Hamza, we're asking about this.
All anyone who attempted City parade, you have to be careful, guys. 5 people were at the parade.
Feels amazing. It's right where we belong. Champions of Europe. We know what we know.
You know what it is about the Arsenal parade, yeah? Sam, you know there's a lot of people that go there.
We are champions of Europe. You'll never. You shameless donkey.
People are going there for the vibe.
Look. Well, I live.
Pazz, do you want to say anything before we do supers?
Listen.
How does it feel? 22 years. Here we are. Feels amazing. It's right where we belong. Champions of Europe. We know what we know.
Okay, Hamza. Hey, listen, before Pazz goes, yeah, you know the problem is with the UCL final, and Hassam will tell you, I could tell you. Hold on, Hamza, wait. You know the reason, you know the problem is with the UCL. You're not guaranteed to be there next year.
They don't.
Hassam, your last one was the one against Real Madrid, innit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine was the 21. Yours, obviously, you won it recently against Inter. You ain't been there since. Some people think you could just be back to back. Some, because we're building a dynasty, I'm probably going to be there next year. I lost this one.
Yeah,
You're
but
next
here's the thing, yes, I'll be honest with you.
I
think Arsenal losing the Champions League, jokes aside, is actually worse for us in the league next season because they will go buy new forwards. They're already linked to.
It's Hamza, bro. Allah, Hamza, allow it.
Hamza, fuck your videos. Anyway, next season they will go buy like Alvarez and Coutinho or whoever fucking will be better.
Nah, it's not going to be Alvarez, bro. It's probably going to be they'll be linked to Igor Thiago.
Yeah, but even if they sign like Krupi and Barcola or whoever, they're a lot better than the bums they currently have.
Liverpool winners, champions.
Anyway, let's just do these super chats and then we're gonna wrap up. Big up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining, guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. These Arsenal fans are obnoxious. Yes, Hamza. Can I do the super chats, please?
Can I kiss my trophy, Sam, please?
Yeah, kiss it without interrupting me.
He has to go.
These Arsenal fans are obnoxious, just like Talksport confirmed earlier. Troops did not let Side speak. Now the Tony Montana wannabe shouting away. Who the fuck is Tony Montana?
He's talking about Pazz because this super chat came early when Pazz didn't let us talk in the beginning.
Who's Tony Montana?
Suck your mum.
Tony Montana is a fictional character and the villain of Scarface.
Oh, you don't know who Tony Montana? Ah.
No, I've never even watched Scarface.
I thought you were trolling. I thought you meant who's Tony Montana on the panel. That's all.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Tony Montana, bro? I've never even heard of him. I thought it was like Hannah Montana father or something. I don't know, bro. I've never heard of him. I've never watched Scarface. That's definitely a movie I need to watch now. Let Hamzinho speak, is what Ad is saying. Big up, Ad. He spoke for an hour. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that, is what Muhammad Ikram is saying. Thank you for the super chat, brother.
Champions of Europe, you'll never.
Winning the Champions League ain't easy, Hamza. Gabriel saw Hamza on the stand and shot the ball.
Skydiving.
Yeah, that was funny. That's what I was laughing at.
Yeah. Guys, I actually haven't watched Scarface.
Who's got that video when Aston Villa were playing Arsenal before, and before they walked out in the stadium, Aston Villa put the Champions League trophy, and you can see Odegaard and Havertz were looking at it.
None of you guys want to see Hamza twerking for Declan Rice? It's worth it, but big up Pazz and Hussam, legends of the game. Wolfie, you should be on Forest Fair influence. Ahmed and Yasser, ball knowledge 0%.
It's always the Arsenal fans, bro. They just in the fields. Huh?
No, but yes,
what did you say, Paz?
Be careful what you're laughing at. You're 40 and you probably still live with your mum and your brother. So chill out. Chill out with what you're laughing at.
Who is he talking to?
Hamza, I put a name on it.
This guy is triggered. He always likes insulting people.
I do like insulting people. You're right.
He never comes to a show. He never wants to banter people. Always wants to call people out.
I love it.
Always wants to try and insult people.
Correct.
This show is not here for insulting people. I'm bigger than that.
Yes,
I don't come here to insult.
You're not bigger than that. You're not bigger than that.
Or your age, or your family. I'm bigger than that. I don't do this.
And no one's insulted your family.
I don't live with my parents.
I don't need to. There's plenty about you. There's plenty about you.
My personal life. Listen,
plenty about you.
I
don't need to insult your family. No, 1 second. I don't care. You've had enough 1 second.
I don't. I'm better than that.
Shut your mouth. You're not better than nothing.
You know how it's
You're beneath it.
I don't.
You dance in public. You dance in public every time you see us.
When did he insult your family? He didn't insult your family.
You're not better than that.
He didn't insult your family, bro. What's wrong with your ears today?
You're not better than that. You're
That's
not
one thing
better than that. You're not.
I will never ever insult.
You're an internet troll. You're not better than that.
One thing I'll never do.
I'll
never
insult people
anyone.
online. You're never better than that.
People will insult me. I'm better than that. I don't insult.
So why do you call me a twerker then? Is that
you're not better than that?
Why do you call me a twerker then? That's insulting.
Your mom. I'll never say F word.
Why do you call me a twerker? That's insulting. So twerker is not insulting.
No one spoke about your mom, your dad, your cousin. No one spoke about your family. Stop crying. Stop playing the victim. It's boring.
You didn't mention your family, Hamza. Why are you imagining
yours? You're a big man.
No, I think he's talking about the people he's saying.
No one said nothing about your family.
I don't use F word. I don't
Shut
say
your mouth. Shut
swear
up.
in someone's face. I don't do
Every
that.
minute,
I'm sorry. I
playing the
don't do that.
victim. Stop
If
playing
that
the
show is
victim.
about swearing
But he
people,
didn't
Playing the
mention your
victim is
family.
boring. It's
Where
boring.
did you hear this?
It's boring.
The
He
Mega
didn't
Man
insult
kids.
your
You're not
family,
a
Hamza. Why
He's
you
talking
mentioning
about the
your
Mega
family?
Man kids.
Listen
He's
to
got
what
no
I'm saying.
kids.
I
How
don't
could
do
I be
this.
doesn't
I
have
will not
kids,
react.
bro? You got
I'm
no
just saying.
kids.
Listen, 1 second. I don't. So when Sam,
I
people
mean,
say,
so with your family that doesn't exist.
1 second. Sam, 1 second. People bring personal life. You're not
You
married.
don't
You don't
have
one
any.
second, one
Why
second,
are
Sam,
you?
listen.
Why, bro?
No,
Hamza.
1 second.
You don't have
Everyone,
any.
just
You're
stop.
gonna let people
Everyone,
think
everyone,
that
just
you have
stop.
kids. That's
1 second. Let
mental.
me finish.
Everyone,
That's a
everyone,
No,
mental
no,
just
1
stop.
second.
Everyone,
I
stop.
need to address it. I
Stop,
need to
stop,
address
stop.
it.
No, no,
I
one
need to
second, 1 second. I'm gonna mute everyone. I just muted everyone. Stop.
I need to address
Hamza,
it. No, I need to address
stop,
no, I
stop,
need to
stop.
address it
Stop
because I need
talking.
to make
Stop talking. No one mentioned you personally.
no, Sam,
Hamza,
no.
stop.
1 second.
Stop. No
You
one
can
mentioned you.
you can
No
go
one
to
insulted you or your
I'm
family.
not
Relax.
rattled, but I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no
just
one
gonna make
mentioned your family.
no, 1
Relax,
second.
bro.
No, 1 second. I'll say this one more time.
You are
can,
out.
You can call me 50 or 40, living with my mom. I don't do this. I will never
care what
insult
you do.
anyone personal.
I don't care what
I'll
you
talk
do.
about football. I come here to
Lie,
talk about
lie,
football,
lie,
and
lie,
I
lie.
leave.
You're a
I
liar.
never ever insult anyone, even in the
You're a
comments.
liar.
Even in the
You're a
comments,
liar.
I've
You're a
never
liar.
ever insulted someone.
You're a big man
And
playing the
I'm
victim and
gonna-
lying. It's
if
very
you
weird.
think- if
You're
you think
lying
that
to
you're
get the
gonna insult
sympathy
me
from a bunch of
and I'm
strangers
gonna
on
take
the
it
internet.
personal, I will never do
very
that.
strange.
Because you know what?
It's very,
No,
very
let-
strange.
Let me tell you one thing.
Why do you want sympathy so bad? at
No,
your
I
age?
don't.
Do you know
Because
how
you
weird
know
it
I'm
is?
gonna
Oh,
react.
it's because of my family.
I'm saying
No
I'm
one
better than-
cuss your family. If I was gonna cuss your family, I promise you, I will do it properly.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
listen,
half step.
no, I
I'll
don't do
full
that.
step insult
I
your family.
never ever insult
No one's
anyone.
half stepping
I've
insulting
never
your family.
ask anyone. I am
No,
even on
who
spaces.
does- Who did that?
I don't do that.
Hamza,
I
who
come
did
here
Yeah,
on
but he
football
didn't
chat.
do that, bro.
Who did
No,
it?
no, 1 second. I come
Who
here on
did it?
football chats.
Who
I
did
don't
it?
talk about my personal life. I never tell people my personal life. I don't tell. No, 1 second. I never tell them what I do.
Who did
I
it?
don't ever talk about my thing. So I don't want. So and I never
Who
say, you're this,
did
you're
that?
Syrian or Jordan. I don't think I'm better than others. I talk about football. I laugh at your football club, and that's
Who?
it. Life is better than that.
Who?
But when you come in and say something about me, and you think I'm gonna react or something, I'm not gonna
You're
do that. I'm
reacting
sorry.
right now.
I don't do that.
You're reacting right now,
That's
begging
what I'm
for
saying.
sympathy. Right now, you're begging for sympathy.
Thank you,
It's
Hamza.
strange.
And I come to a
Ahmed,
show. I
yes,
don't get
yes,
paid to come
yes.
to the
I
show.
hope that you
I don't
got,
get paid to come
I
to
hope
the
you got the
show.
sympathy
I
you're
don't
looking
get
for at your
3
beginning.
a.m.
to
Guys,
respect
I just want to get through
respect
this.
people.
I want to get through this.
I will continue to as well.
Relax.
I'm
Ahmed
just saying.
PSG saved football, brother. Big up.
I will.
Why is man not
I
singing
heard
sing
everything I
with
said. No one
chest?
dish your family.
I mean, Ahmed couldn't sing it with chest because
And
he's
let
the
me
air
let
busy.
me let me address Umar
Dish your
Noor.
family properly.
Umar, put that Umar chat. Put Umar Noor. I'm pretty sure you're a Muslim. Be very careful how you speak,
What's that
because
got to do
one
with
day,
anything?
1 second, you leave this world. Be very careful. Life is short. When you come here to insult people, you don't know what people are going through. Have respect.
What the fuck
Talk
am I
about-
hearing?
No, 1 second, 1 second. I'm
From
gonna
you. From you. This is coming from you.
No, 1 second, 1 second. His name is Umar. No, 1 second. His name is
There's
Umar.
no way we're letting
I'm
Hamza
not-
lecture man on morality.
Better
We're
than
not
that.
doing that.
Have some respect. in
We're
your-
not.
in your
Hey,
service.
no one wants
You're
to
a
hear.
Muslim.
You can't lecture
Learn
people
how
on
to speak to
morality.
people. Don't come.
You're literally an internet
Bro,
troll.
What is the
You're
benefit?
literally an
What is
internet
it gonna
troll.
do?
Hamza, you're literally an
I'm
internet.
45. I don't have no
You're
one.
literally
I
an
don't want to
internet
share my
troll.
personal
You
life.
can't
You don't
preach
know what I'm
morality. You can't do that.
No, I don't want to share my personal life.
You
It's a
can't.
banter.
Who?
But you can't
Yeah,
say-
no one asked you to share your personal life.
Umar.
Hamza, relax.
One second,
relax.
No. There's many people I know in this show, but Umar is one of the people I respected. I didn't expect from someone like Umar.
There's your problem.
Wallahi.
There's problem
Because
number
that
one.
name. I'm sorry,
There's your
Sam.
problem number one.
Sam, and I'm
Respect
gonna
to
say
people
this
you've
now.
never
Sam.
seen in real life. You
If
don't even know
people
what he
do
looks
that, if people like Umar
like.
do
What he
that,
looks like.
wallahi, they need to get banned. Because I will not accept people to insult me.
Okay, if anyone insulted you personally, we
I
would
don't.
ban
I don't
them.
see what's meant by he said.
Try more.
If
No,
anyone
no.
insulted you
When
personally,
they're
we would
insulting
ban
me,
them.
it's calm. No, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. You're on the
But
internet.
what's crazy
You're
with
on the
what
internet.
Hamza
Ahwa, suck it up.
That's
Suck
crazy.
it up.
Like,
If it's me, it's funny. So suck it
I
up.
don't use
Suck
these
that
words.
shit
I
up.
never
No, but
use
no
these
one's
words.
really insulted you though.
Are you
Yeah, no one
stupid?
insulted you, Hamza.
Wait, on this panel, no
Hamza,
one
Hamza, you
insulted.
cannot take this
I'm talking
personally,
about the
bro.
panel.
Relax.
Let me.
relax.
This
I
guy is
come
telling
to
me
the
to
show. I
ban
come
people
to
in
the
the chat.
show.
Suck that shit
Influencers.
up.
No, listen.
If
Omar,
it's about me, it's
listen.
funny. Suck it up.
1 second. I come to this show, Ahmed. My friends don't use the F word. They don't use the S word. S your mom. I don't want to be associated.
Who told you to suck your mom?
I'm sorry. I don't.
No one said that to you, though, Hamza. What's wrong with you? Bro, relax. Hamza, chill out. Hamza, you're taking all this.
Let me make it clear. People are insulting.
This is a generational.
If anyone insults you in the chat, they're getting banned.
No. I've been
on this show, and someone said, "S your mom." Bro, I feel so bad. I don't.
But if he insulted, okay, but if someone insulted you in the chat and you
What are
insult
you-
them back,
What am I
that's
hearing?
normal.
No,
So I'll give it. I'll give an example. Okay, I'll give an example. I'll give an example.
If someone is
If someone comments, one second, Paz, one second. If Paz insulted someone who insulted him first. So if someone says in the chat,
I don't
Hussam, you're
insult this mom
okay,
shit,
one second,
man.
relax. Let me explain to you. Let me explain it to you. If someone in the chat says, Hussam, you're a twerker, and I put up their comment and I say, go F yourself, they started. So they insulted Paz first. Paz insulted back.
Yes, bro, this is the words I don't want. Bro, my friends don't.
Hamza, I never respected Overmars or Bergkamp.
You do. My friends don't do the weird shit that you do. But I've got to suck it up and sit here and listen to you chat shit all day. So
I can talk about football. You can insult my football.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Personal. I don't like.
Suck it up. Be a man. Suck it up.
You know
it's just comments. Suck it up.
To
it's
me,
comments. Suck it up. Stop crying.
Football means nothing.
Suck it
football
up.
means nothing to me.
Suck it up.
Human beings
are
more precious
comments
than
in the chat. Stop crying.
Okay, guys, this argument is going nowhere. Let me just finish these so we can get out of here. Hamza, I never respected Overmars or Bergkamp. Brother, was this when you were Brazilian, Kenyan, Somali, English, or wearing an Arsenal?
100%.
I want to know. Bomba, breaking news, 60-point deduction to City and 3 trophies to be stripped. Boom. I actually went and I checked it, but I didn't find it. I wish this was true, but Dio. Camel hump head calling people donkeys is wild. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Is what Dio's saying. Genuine question, where did Declan Basmati play? I mean, Rice wasn't good in that final, I'll be honest with you. If Hamza talks like this, why isn't he a coach? Hamza plays football. He doesn't coach.
He hasn't got a fucking clue, that's why.
This... Relax, Don. It's not normal to defend
it's triggered, but personal insult is
but you see how I didn't read it. No one's insulting you personally.
No, I don't mind. I can hold it. Is when I'm
that one's too far. You see how we didn't read it? Because it's insulting.
You know people,
no one, Hamza, no one is here to insult you, bro.
No, not me. I don't mind.
I've known you for 4 years. I will never insult you on stream.
I need you. I can hold anything. But it's when I hear people. I advised him as someone that name. I advised him, be careful, and I had to obligation because I like him as a brother. He types there, he writes. I don't take personally from. But I'm thinking, hold on. Sometimes it's a low level. Just be careful, man.
You have to apologize. Ban everyone then. Let's just ban everyone. Ban everyone. Yeah.
It's not normal to defend from the 6th minute until the 120th minute. It's never normal. I don't rationalize it, Hussam. The problem is this guy interrupted me mid-speech for nothing. I was talking about after they went 1-0 up. I said 1-1. Even me, Yasser and Ahmed agreed. Now, Yasser and Ahmed didn't criticize a word I said. Hamza has an agenda. Khalas, Hussam is a twerker, so he will fight for no reason. Bro, who said Arsenal were brave? I never said that. That word never came out of my mouth. I'll put in 10 euros to mute Hamza for 15 minutes. The guy's a toddler. You see, stuff like this is funny.
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that.
Big up to Ad who says Diallo scores in big games. Yeah, that's why he has 2 goals in 32 Premier League games this season. What a big game player. I think the panel needs a Liverpool rep. Very funny Ad. Very funny. The same Arsenal twerker who said Saka was shit and Odegaard was shit and Eze was shit and Martinelli was shit and all this. And Arsenal should have attacked at 1-1. All of this is ignored. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that, is what Om for Life is saying. Drake was right about Hamza Janice. TFU is what Ed is saying. Just allowing people's families to be used as backdrop. Whose people's families? Who's the families? Tell me. Families is an AI made image of someone without children. How's that family used as backdrop? Like, if I put 4 kids in an afro, that doesn't mean they're Ahmed's children. What does that mean, bro?
Wait, no. Just so we're clear, Hamza has no fucking kids. Stop crying this victim. It's fucking weird.
Bro, no one knows
and the fact that Hamza won't clear it up shows me how much the fact that you haven't even cleared that up shows how much testosterone you lack. It's very strange. The fact that you let this narrative run on since the beginning as if I'm out here just dissing your children when they don't exist. And the fact that you haven't put an end to it shows how much testosterone you lack. And you want to be a victim. It's very weird. It's very weird for a man your age. Very weird.
I never tell people.
Okay, man,
You're a creep. You're a creep.
I never tell people where my family, what I have, my age, what I do for a living. I don't. I'm a private person.
Habibi, no one you though.
So that's what when you guys say he wants to energy, I don't like him.
Okay, Ace is joking. Ace is joking. That's the joke, Hussam. He doesn't have kids. Okay, you're just joking. But okay, we read it in a tense moment. We didn't know that you're joking. Fair enough. Ahmed drugged the guest in the air. Damn. Ahmed gets Ace is moving mad. Ace is moving absolutely mental, bro. Ace is moving mental. How does it feel to bottle the league to Arsenal, Hamza?
But they cheated. VAR, Arsenal, they cheated. It's been released, BBC Sport. How many decisions won their favor? +7. What a joke. Take that league, but you will never win that European Cup. I don't give a shit.
Jamaican.
We didn't like the S word.
No. S your mom. S your mom. Shit is.
Which one you don't like, bro? Look at you.
Yeah, I don't insult. I never insult.
Look at the
you know, yesterday we were in a space with 250 people, and someone said, "S your mom." I made that person apologize. I said, "Yo," I kicked the guy out. I said, "Don't insult that guy's mom." I respect people's parents, man. Like I have that standard. I remove the guy.
Fucking crap.
I'll never accept that stuff.
Jamaican Kingpin killed me. Google Kingpin for some.
You accepted it.
There are so many movies I need to watch.
You can't do that here. So you've accepted it.
No, to insult someone's mom, you must be so low to insult someone's mom.
Yes, it's just suck your mum thing if you say something mad to me. Garrow.
If they insult you, your
parents. So what do you think happened, Hamza?
But he insulted Pazz first.
Guys, man, better than that, man.
I agree with Pazz. How are man virtue signaling?
Stop crying, bro.
You keep insulting Arsenal fans every time you open that mouth of yours. Stop crying foul. Watch your videos when you have free time. Stop insulting yourself first.
He's not insulted though, like an.
Oh, here we go. Number one blogger steps up to the plate.
No, but that's not a lie, though, isn't it?
I don't think Hamza's insulted people personally. No.
But
Pazz hasn't insulted people personally unless they insult him first, by the way.
I will never have.
No, but you. No, but you can't listen. You can say Hamza waffles.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up, bro. Please. This little victim crybaby game is getting very fucking.
Hamza, are you scared of Arsenal next season?
No, they're bought jobs.
They just beat you to a league. Yeah, look at this.
No, they've never defended a league title. Never. In their lives. Why would I be scared of a team that never defended a league title?
Don, you chill out. Chill out, brother. Anyway, listen, big up to all of you guys. This was a very interesting stream, to say the least. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. The next streams from now on in Ahwa, we'll probably just move it to once a week or something like this because of the World Cup. We'll be talking about transfers and shit like this. So obviously there isn't any football to talk about.
Big up everyone, man. I have to go, man. I'm so tired. I played football. I kicked ball. I won today.
Man's ending the show.
He's going to end the show anyway.
I won a trophy.
So you're announcing your exit as I'm trying to end the stream. What's the point?
Can we end the stream by this? You'll never sing that.
I'm gonna send you guys to Flawless.
Living alone.
Appreciate you guys.
You'll never do that.
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of you.
You'll never be that.
Yeah, let's see you guys over on Flawless channel.